thank you anyone who is joining us on Facebook and also on World History Encyclopedia's Facebook. We are very happy to be streaming on both of our pages. So we are here today for our finale, playing Uncharted 4, of course, with Dr. Bill Farley and the Sassa Gamers, Kate and Alex. So we're excited. I think that we're literally like ending the game today. So cool.
Yeah.
Very quickly, what does SASA stand for? SASA stands for Save Ancient Studies Alliance. It's our mission to reverse the current downward trend in the study of the ancient world by engaging the public and bringing together students and scholars to share their passion for the study of the ancient world in order to inspire a vast new generation of students. So, of course, we do this by doing a lot of different kinds of live streams. We do research on the downward trend, have an open access database. We're going to have a bunch of reading groups over the summer and lots of fun things. So check that out on our website. You can find SASA by searching for Save Ancient Studies Alliance on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Discord, LinkedIn, etc. Please make sure you like and subscribe to our pages. It really helps us a lot. During this event, please remember to be kind and respectful. Listen and ask questions in the chat. We love our active chats during our Archeo Gaming live streams, so thank you for all of our people coming back to join us today. And of course, the recordings will be saved on our Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook accounts. And there are obviously spoiler alerts since we're literally finishing the game today. Last but not least, if you like what you see from SASA, please consider becoming a monthly donor. You can do this directly through Twitch with the, I think it's subscribe button, but Kate and Alex can tell you more specifically what it looks like on Twitch. You can do it on Twitch through Amazon Prime or Twitch itself, or you can do it on PayPal through our website for as little as $3 a month. This very, very much helps us. Anything counts, and especially a recurring donation helps us be able to plan our budgets, hire great experts to come on, and have better things for you guys. So, and keep our stuff free is most importantly what it goes on there. So, thank you for joining us, and I will, as always, hand it over to Kate, Alex, and Bill.
Thank you. Welcome everyone. So we are happy to be back for the final installment of this. We're going to break everything. Yes, Bill is in yet another room in his giant mansion. We know Bill.
It's the same room, I swear.
We haven't once seen his fridge.
Yes, exactly. I mean, why are you even called Fridge Boy if we haven't seen your fridge?
I know. That would have been funny. I think if I had set it up just in the kitchen in front of the fridge, that would have been that would have been smart. That would have been a lot of work to do, but I could have done it.
Yeah.
Exactly. We need a floor plan of your apartment. Anyways, welcome everyone. I don't remember what is going on in the game. I know that we are in still yet another place that we need to break through. I've also had a questionable week. So I'm not completely here mentally. So
we are in New Devon, which is like we're on the island of Libertalia, like the pirate sanctuary, we could say. And this is like New Devon, so it's like the capital of that sanctuary where all the 7 or 12 pirates used to live together. As you can see, it's all ruined. And I mean, going from looking at this and also like at the Last of Us games, like Naughty Dog has like what they've done with the aesthetics of ruins is just like it looks amazing. I think. And so we were making our way. So our brother Sam has betrayed us. We're going on our own at this point. Nate and his wife Elena, who he has been lying to for the entire game. But now I think she knows what he's actually doing, what he's up to. And we're going to the house of Henry Avery, who was the big pirate leader, and I think that's where we were. So we don't spoil anything. So I won't spoil anything else.
Yeah, I think that's right. Some technical notes for those of us who've been with us. I got a new computer since last week, and so you might notice we're getting much better frame rate than we've been getting previously, and I wish I had that several weeks ago. But it'll be much more pleasant for today. So for our hardcores who watched us at our 12 frames per second, now you get to hang out in, 25 frames per second? much better. I'm already stumped. I don't remember where the heck I'm supposed to go here. I have to get.
For those of you who are watching from your fridges,
Oh yeah, and if you get those smart fridges with the screen on the front, that's what. If I could have set it up so I was playing, like if I got my PlayStation hooked up to one of those, that would have been very good.
Yeah. if we could get a deal that every time you open your fridge to get a snack, like you see one of our streams like inside the fridge, I mean, that would be great.
Oh, I love the hint where you just push the button and it just tells you what to do. Climb onto the debris, but I can't get
Finally.
because of the current. How do I get over there? Maybe because
I like when games treat me like I'm an idiot and tell me exactly what to do.
Oh, I no
You don't know how
joke.
to do it.
I no joke love that about Uncharted. They're just like, yeah, just
Yeah.
go over here. So
Yeah. So we were I think in one of the houses of the pirates.
Great.
So we've been going through their homes and reconstructing the story of what happened to them and why it is ruined this way. And I think what the story was that so they had this huge, incredible treasure, like the biggest treasure in the history of piracy, and they all had it here. But then the greed that came with all of that sort of made them turn on each other, and their entire pirate utopia collapsed.
as it
Which is yeah,
as it does, your pirate,
as it does. Yeah.
As every utopia does, because when the philosophers tried to establish an ideal city in southern Italy in the 4th century, that also did not end well. So, perhaps utopias don't work. I'm just
I
saying.
mean, they almost killed Plato, so I mean,
isn't that the
They
plot?
had every
isn't
right
that the,
to.
Isn't,
It was annoying.
isn't that
He
the
was
plot
annoying.
of Bioshock Infinite? Isn't that what that's?
yeah, it's. I mean, the entire Bioshock series is like this utopian
Yeah.
civilization. But there's a couple of games where you have these things, like the Forgotten City as well. Like it's a city where you can't make you can't sin or you can't do any crime, and if you do it, the entire city dies. But there's always like, I mean, otherwise there wouldn't be a story as well. Like if everything just worked, there would be nothing to do. So.
Let's move this out.
I'm just checking the
But I
chat.
think in this one,
you
it's
did a whole
interesting.
bookcase down for her. I mean, what is love if not throwing bookcases?
If you can't throw a bookcase at your partner, really, what are you doing?
Also, he threw the bookcase down with like this entire very ruined wooden structure just didn't collapse under the weight of the one
Oh yeah.
case. That just, I mean, everything should be. And at this point, we talked about it. They're like the water just flowing like in this pretty strong current through it. Everything should be broken at this point.
Thomas 2 sigil.
Yeah, you were mentioning before, and Alex, that like they do this great job with showing ruins, and one of the things I like about Uncharted 4 compared to the previous ones is they do, and I know I've talked about this in previous weeks, but kind of a better and a worse job of showing sort of archaeological preservation and breakdown, where the things do look ruined. Oh, I think this is the dining room you were talking about before. That's a really cool scene.
Is it here? I think it was a bit.
Yeah, this is everything. I'm like a couple of seconds ahead.
Oh, it is here. Yeah. That's true. I'm seeing it now.
Found the
Yeah, so
Yeah.
this is a great.
like
Yeah,
a
this is
little
a really
Yeah.
cool scene here. We finally are going to learn what's. One of the big plot points of this is that this utopia was founded by this bunch of pirates
Check it
sort
out.
of working together,
It's another sigil.
and we've now discovered the pirates, or most of them anyway.
Oh my god.
I mean, their bodies.
Yeah.
They're all dead.
Yeah.
And so now we're. I mean, so apparently they were all summoned together
These
here
are the
at this
pirate
dinner
weapons that
party,
founded Libertalia.
and you can see the different sigils.
What the hell happened here?
Well, I'm no forensics expert, but I would say
Don't clean
Drinks.
organic material by blowing on them, Milady. That's a good.
Apparently.
Ludo history. When are you gonna abandon this history stuff and become an archaeologist?
wealthy
Come on,
pirates.
come join the dark side. Come on, you're already thinking like an archaeologist. Come on.
Not these guys.
Also, they're right. One of the guys has like this very opulent Charles II
on behalf
type
of
of
the
wig,
Lady, I
which
invite
is
you to
it's
join me
actually
at
very
sundown
in
tomorrow.
style for the time.
The time has come to abandon our animosities
I
and reunite under
would
the banner
not
of God
touch
and liberty. Signed,
Oh, yeah,
Thomas
the
Doyle.
dead,
Yeah.
especially the dead poorly, right?
I mean, at this point,
It's just
they've done so much.
yeah, that's true.
But again,
And
paper.
yet-
So much
Times
paper.
two.
Paper is really where they break
Henry.
the most rules. Everything's
Right.
paper.
Looks like our hosts
Cardboard,
didn't stick around to
paper,
clean up the mess.
Yeah.
Well, the
Ink.
ink. Yeah, like none of these things.
Parchment.
so
Their
So these guys
clothing
sparked
is all very well
a full-scale
preserved.
revolt when they claimed the treasure for themselves.
Yeah.
I
I like
took care
that.
of the
I love that they're
colonists.
like, oh yeah, the host
Then they
doesn't
had to
stick
deal
around.
with
They're
each
like, yeah,
other.
I mean,
And I'm guessing
I would
things
also. I
are
mean, if I killed all my
messy.
guests, I would also.
So, Avery and Two.
How's our audio levels feeling? Because I had to reset up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Is the game audio too loud? Anybody in the chat want to give us a thought on
Yeah,
that?
let us know.
Because I can't actually hear the game audio.
Me neither. Yeah.
God and liberty.
And it might be up a little high
Arg, ahoy, mateys on
because this is I had to reset up OBS from. Okay,
take
game
a
audio
swig.
looks good. Okay, because that's I had to reset up OBS from scratch because of the new computer. So just want to make sure everything still
Just like
sounds
that.
good.
All the treasure of Libertalia becomes the sole possession of 2 men.
So they killed everybody. One of these pirates is a lady, right?
These
Just
are
one.
some of the
Yeah, I
history's
think
greatest
so.
pirates.
In a minute, we're
We saw them there earlier, like in Madagascar, with the
In an
paintings
instant,
um,
this
in the hall. That you can see all of them there.
I'm no expert on pirate history, but I know there are several very famous female pirates from this period,
I'm sorry.
and I think they.
Like, Anne Bonny is the most famous one, I think.
Yeah, she might. I think she might be the one that's in this game.
Yeah.
She's holding that ancient paper too tightly.
Yeah.
Do not,
So,
please.
since our missing hosts aren't here at Two's Manor,
Speaking of pirates, we're now doing our flag means death appreciation show. That's what we're going from
Yes.
here on. That's the rest.
Yes.
That's the rest of the stream, everybody. I'm sorry if that's not what you're here
Oh, yeah.
for. You might want to check elsewhere. Man, that show's so good.
It is. It's fantastic.
If it doesn't get a second season, I'm going to be mildly disappointed. But all right, we got this letter. I think we just saw this.
Yeah.
Come hang out.
So Henry, Avery, and Thomas Stewart did this huge coup, and they killed everyone. So now we have to go look further
And find them.
and find them. Yeah.
Every
Oh, look, the Mughal vase. The famous Mughal vase from last time.
Every archaeologist loves having a good field notebook and learning how to draw, so that we can feel like we're like Nathan Drake.
And he also draws like instantly. Like he doesn't take time to draw. It just like it's automatically drawn.
Yeah, I remember feeling like he just drew that new one. I remember feeling this time they had changed up his you know, he uses like different artistic styles in each game, which is I think kind of a cute touch.
Oh.
Almost like he's changing his style through time. I think this person in the red is supposed to be what's her name?
Anne Bonny.
Anne Bonny, I think.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly. Anyway, this is a cool scene. I don't know, like material culture wise, a lot of like, I guess it's like pewter cutlery. During this period, most people's, most cutlery, most plates would be either ceramic or wood, frankly. But I guess these folks are real fancy rich people, so maybe that's why.
They can certainly afford the pewter.
They can afford it. Oh yeah, there's our beautiful vase. Can't break anything in this room. Won't even let me take a gun out. Which is unrealistic, in my opinion. Very immersion breaking.
We want to shoot stuff.
What's the point?
Yeah. I mean, you should be able. It's Uncharted. You should be able to do that.
I mean, if we can set it on fire, why are we even here?
Oh yeah, that 720p
Yeah.
is really showing its wonders here.
We're talking about cultural preservation. Also, us. If we can set it on fire, why are we here?
Great. I mean, we've established that with Assassin's Creed. We want to set all the shit on fire.
The arson.
Yes.
I'll meet you
Yes.
up top.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Oh my god.
I remembered which button to use this time.
Oh yeah.
That was for our longtime fans. That was a half an hour of last week's stream was trying to figure out which button was the darn spike
Try to
thing.
figure out how to use a pick.
Yeah. How to use the most
and
basic
when
game command.
Yeah, and when I looked for a tutorial on YouTube, there was one that said, "Oh yeah, pull out Nathan's pick," and I was like, "I'm very sorry,"
Yeah.
but the thumbnail was cut so that there was
the truck is still there.
like the watermark of the channel
Yeah, I
on the leg of the
Your eyes
piece.
closed,
It was like, "Pull out Nathan's." I was like, "What are we talking about? What are we climbing right now?"
If you thought that getting a PhD was proof of maturity, You have not hung out with
More
us.
cannons.
Let me tell
It's
you.
like a
No.
Tears mansion.
I guess the
Oh,
poison.
we got
Another myth debunk on stream.
We got a treasure. What do we get?
Oh yeah. What is it?
Painted spouted vase? No, that's not.
Oh, it's an elephant.
Yeah, where'd my little elephant go?
More Mughal stuff from that famous.
I lost it. It's all right. It's not important. It's in here somewhere.
We had to get a quick glimpse of the cute elephant though, so that's fine.
Yeah, because this is not my first playthrough on this file, so it's got whatever.
Oh,
treasures I
yeah,
had to pick
okay, I
up
get it.
First time through. That's why it's a little bit tricky which ones are which. So here, now we're moving into some more quotidian spaces, shall we say?
Yeah, so this is, I think, actually, this is another part of Avery's mansion, right?
Yeah, which is weird because this appears to be a kitchen, but it also has a this is a bit of environmental storytelling. So we're in this little kitchen, and why is there a piano here? And then you look up, and there's a big hole in the ceiling into a much fancier room. So this piano has fallen through the floor, which is certainly something that would have happened as the floor degraded with time. Something as heavy
Although
as
more of the floor is intact than we would expect, right?
I don't think any of this floor would be here, personally.
No.
Personally.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so now we're gonna go into the room where that piano was.
Was he his right-hand man?
Good spatial
Exactly what it
control.
was. Can you imagine
yeah,
taking
it's
a
all-
Oh yeah,
walk
this
down
one.
those
Yeah, this is
This is
another
a
nice.
very cool room. I love this. Check out this. We've got bookshelves full of books, or this harpsichord. Not harpsichord, but harp here, with with all the strings intact.
Yeah, you can still play it probably.
I think you can, but it
Please do not.
it just sort of freaked out at me when I tried to push the triangle button in front of it. It seems like a little glitch. Now this is a harpsichord, isn't this? This a harpsichord?
That's a harpsichord.
Oh, look at this cute fella. Look at this. We're gonna spend a minute with you. Look at that guy.
We still have to get there. 1 second.
Yeah,
What the
I'll
fuck?
hold this for a second until you guys catch it.
Yeah.
It's some sort of
That is
a bird. Yeah, that lower resolution that I said is really making itself known here with those polygons. Woof.
no,
That's
it
the
looks
great
good.
honker. That's the great honker.
The great honker. I like it.
Honk. Yeah, Untitled Goose Game moment. Yeah, true.
So that's
Peace was never an option.
Uncharted Goose Game.
Uncharted
Yes.
Goose Game. Oh man. All right.
Also, this room looks like one of NYU's art history departments.
Oh jeez. Well, okay, that's where the piano fell through, right? No. Yeah, that's where the piano fell through. So we want to go down this hole.
There's a puzzle too. Oh wait, it's already. No wait, yeah.
Maybe there's a puzzle up here.
Am I confusing it with an? Oh, I think I'm confusing it with this room in Madagascar.
Shoreline
Yeah,
barricade
no,
in
it's
front door.
it's like this, yeah.
Are we still set on? We're about to get into a gunfight, but I think we might still be set on like easy mode, which is fine.
Yeah, I think this is the gunfight that we started last time, and then we.
Oh, and then we had to, because we're like, scene selection, and it would just let us
Yeah,
replay
encounter.
this.
Yeah, true.
So
But that one is probably the hardest fight in the entire game here.
Yeah, but I've set it to like story mode, which is like ultra easy. You could like almost can't die kind of setting, which is fine for our purposes. I think it's fine. Just want everybody to know I would never play like that in real life.
I expected to see
much too
someone.
I'm a real
Lena, check it out.
hardcore gamer type, you know, in real life.
Yeah, gotta get your gamer cred on stream now.
It's blocked from the other side.
Why bother?
That's what we were just talking about. We're gonna maybe enough. Who wants to come back and watch an
help
Elden
me
Ring
push this
stream?
open.
Anybody want to do that? We were kicking
Playing
around-
on storytelling.
We were kicking
mode,
around
yeah.
this idea. I mean, we were talking about what was I talking about that doing something for the arcade game thing doing.
We were talking about that on the Discord for the con in August.
So this is like this makes this is like this is
Yeah, but this is like they have all of the snipers, but then they also have two guys with miniguns. and everything. It's just really tough.
Last week I tried to kill those guys with the miniguns like 30 times, and they just kill you every time.
Yeah, it's hard. And then you think, oh, I killed one of them, I'm gonna take the minigun and shoot the other ones, but then you only have like 30 ammo or something with that minigun, and you instantly lose it.
So this is gonna make me
And also, they also like they want you, I think, to really move around and jump and use the rope and do like Indiana Jones type of stuff.
which I'm clear.
But it's so hard. Like there's a trophy, I think, like kill 20 people with headshots while swinging on the rope or something.
Yeah.
But I mean, who does that?
We ain't.
Yeah. Are there even miniguns here in easy mode?
Yeah, the guy had a minigun. They don't actually change
Oh.
the enemy arrangements or anything. They just
Okay.
they just change like the number of people. So
Yeah. Okay. And their accuracy and improve yours.
yeah, and you also you can take a lot more damage. I think that's the biggest, especially in Uncharted 4. I
Yeah.
feel like more than in the previous ones. You're a real glass cannon.
Yeah.
Which is
That's
weird
true.
saying like, oh, you'll be killed by only like 20 bullets, unlike in real life.
Yeah.
Right, very common.
Oh, it's my dog going bonkers outside. I forgot he was outside. Nah, he's fine. He's good. He's good. I don't remember. Is that everybody?
Jesus. You all right?
Yeah.
Could be.
They were just
Oh
waiting.
yeah, that's
to
it.
Well,
Yeah.
that's it.
They were just waiting.
Brianna is
that
asking
door
when
open.
will we see the pet cameos,
didn't want us to
because,
find.
you know, it is a rule.
Oh, the pet cameos. I could try and I could get my dog and bring him up here and show everybody. I could do that. I could even make my video like full screen for a minute so you guys could see it. I'm just saying. It's something we could do. I don't know where the heck I'm supposed to go next. There's like a doorway somewhere.
And then you kill everyone, and then I think you go to the door.
Yeah, that
you
door that we were
tried to
starting
open earlier. I think.
I think you're right.
But it won't. You won't be able to if there's anyone still around.
I think we killed everybody. Everybody's dead.
Mm.
My dog is real. My dog is real
Ready?
cute. If we get a chance to see him, he's a cutie.
What's their name?
Flynn is our big boy. He's a mutt. Oh no, it's a dead pirate.
There.
And again,
What is it?
perfectly intact paper
It's a letter.
in its hands.
Signed by.
They're still opening the door in my stream, so it's gonna
Yeah,
take
me
us some
too.
seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I gotta remember that you guys are always like 5 seconds behind me.
The sun sets on
Yeah.
our
Oh,
glorious
it's a body.
paradise.
Yeah.
We must.
Oh my god, why is she doing that again with the paper? You're right, Aiden. Like, what the
The
fuck?
traitorous
I should
too
just
knows our
yank him the
secrets, so
paper.
we must act.
I know, again.
Destroy the dam, cleanse New Devon,
Here we
Wait, Ludo History has a real name? Is it Aiden?
and move my treasure
didn't
through
know
the
that.
passage to my ship.
Two
I
and
thought his
Avery
name was
turned
like
on each
Ludo
other.
History.
Are you really surprised?
Guess not.
I mean, Ludo is an actual name.
Yes. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, don't mind my terrible pronunciation of things. Keep this one away from me. I'm deep with this.
Let's see, what's this actually saying? Sunsets on our
I
golden-
was- I was once in a museum for a soiree with someone who kept touching the fucking
go find
Assyrian
that
reliefs.
Oh,
And
God.
I wanted to punch her in the face or smash her head on the Assyrian reliefs. She was like, "Oh, isn't it great that they were doing this and that?" And she literally touched it. And I was like,
No, it's not great. Stop touching stuff.
"Do not."
Oh wait,
I
this
felt
is the room
very
I was
Assyrian.
thinking.
Yeah, this is a very cool room.
And here,
Yeah, this is what I was thinking.
This also looks like the Institute of Fine Arts.
let's look around.
I think you're right. Isn't there a puzzle in here?
There is a puzzle, yeah. It's I think it is completely inspired by Indiana Jones 3.
Yeah, on purpose.
You think?
I
Whatever it
think,
is we're looking
Yeah,
for.
they-
has to be
as
somewhere
opposed to
around
the entirety of the series. Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
Maybe that passage Avery mentioned in
Which
the
is very much, I agree with you, much more Last Crusade than it is the first two Indiana Jones movies. And thankfully,
yeah.
it's really not Crystal Skull-ish at all.
No,
Alright, so we go up
I think
here. Wait, isn't there
no
like
one
a-
wants to be inspired by Crystal Skull.
We got treasure.
We don't talk about that.
We got a lot of Moogle stuff. Moogle dinnerware. Very pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty plate.
Well, last time someone in the chat said that Avery, I think, was famous for having Mughal loot.
Yeah.
Yeah, from a ship.
Yeah.
Well, they really went wild with that fact.
That comment by Grand Chicken Lord. Finally, the secret of, and paper immediately crumbles to dust. I really love that. That would be such a cool moment.
The secret is no.
There's 20 million hidden in the.
Chat's hopping today. Keep it up, everybody.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Did you find something?
I think so.
So, oh, that was the puzzle. You walk around until Elena goes, "Oh, what if I touch this thing?" And then some stairs appear.
There's a bloody fingerprint right here where Libertalia should be, and I.
And of course, the ground opens and reveals a secret room.
Yeah.
Which is still perfectly functioning.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
of course.
Sure. Yeah.
So the letter said.
And also, how did they close it?
Treasure to the ship.
I don't know.
They went in,
That's how I
and
just.
someone stayed outside to turn the globe, and
To touch the thing, yeah.
Look at
clearly.
the mechanism here of how these stairs might work. Very cool. Now this is going to lead down into the weird underground mummies bit, right? Anybody who's never played this game before is like, what the hell are these guys talking about?
There we go.
So here's
But
a question.
it is a very accurate description of what's following the ground mummy things.
So one question is, do we keep just going forward, or do we skip ahead a little bit?
I think we can keep. I mean, we are on very easy mode.
That's true. We can blast.
And
over
and if we get bored with this part, I mean, I remember it as a very long part, but I was playing on normal, so it is more hard that way.
yes.
But there is maybe we should do like a content warning for this level.
This place doesn't look very
Because
stable.
there are, we do content warning for human remains, but this level kind of
it's all human remains. Yeah.
there's a lot of that.
Look,
I see.
fresh footprints.
I see.
They
And
must have come this way.
also,
A lot of footprints. That's
they like explode and stuff. It's a little weird.
Yeah, it is very
Okay.
easy.
I have to slap.
Pardon the fuck?
It's definitely a little bit of horror,
Yeah.
element through this section. I think all the Uncharted games have like at least one little horror segment, don't they?
Who stuffed the dead
My
with
money's
dynamite?
on Nadine's men. We'll use any
That's-
excuse to use dynamite.
The pirates, I guess.
They're like
Yeah,
turned
they're
into
pretty
booby
dumb.
traps, basically.
Yeah. They're exploding mummies.
so.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it makes sense, but on the other side, ew.
It really doesn't.
Disrespect. Well, I mean, you gotta do what
Oh
you
wait,
gotta
yeah, this
do.
part. I mean, this is also like classic Indie 3.
But not a particularly difficult puzzle considering you just.
No, it isn't, but
Then you get
Yeah.
a harder version of it later, right? Isn't there?
yeah, I think so. Or maybe you've already had that in Scotland. I'm not sure.
What?
But this one is easy. Okay, you just follow this.
Well, there are-
Oh no, there is a harder one. Yeah, that's true.
There's one later where I think you actually have to, like, you
To
actually
use
have
them.
to. You actually have to like figure the puzzle out. The idea here, I think, is that the bad guys are like ahead of us, and we're taking
Yeah.
advantage of them having already solved the puzzle.
True.
Okay. Oh yeah. What the? All right. There's a. Do I just jump up here? Is that what I did now? I have to get up there, but how the hell do I do that?
Maybe it's one of these things where you have to boost Elena to get
Yeah,
up.
I think I want to say it's like I do. Am I basically just waiting for Elena to like go? Oh hey,
To catch up.
I'll help you.
It might be through here. Yeah, I know.
So she caught up with me. So that's why I thought like, yeah, don't I just like boost her up or?
Uh-huh.
No, I don't remember.
So someone in the chat says that is one of the things that gets me in stories like this. How long can these weird puzzles with complex mechanisms actually keep working? It seems more realistic to me that it's more like, aha, following their ancient culture, the solution to this puzzle must be this. Mechanism moves a single inch before becoming completely stuck with dirt and rust. Yeah, I think that is true.
Yeah, you could think of
Thank
ways
you.
that they could implement like interesting puzzles that are based on like figuring out something, some culturally relative element, you know, or something like that.
Just
Oh,
gonna
that's what I
get
have
this
to do.
out of the way here.
I have to, yeah. I remember getting stuck here before. You just have to walk up and like try this first, and it like doesn't work, and then it's gonna give me the prompt.
Oh yeah, like that.
Yeah, it's gonna give me the prompt that'll let me like boost the line up.
I have to find another way.
There's definitely ways, yeah, other than just completely ignoring and asking your audience to
Hold on a
suspend
little
their
longer.
disbelief.
Crap.
Oh, I'm doing the wrong side.
on.
Just smack my controller here.
Damn
It's
it.
not working. Why isn't it working?
Hey.
Oh, with the light.
Damn thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I also it's supposed to be that way. I also had that.
Come on.
But it's a great way of like
Of course he used it all up.
immersing you in the
Right over.
in the story. Like you're doing the exact same thing. You're wondering the exact same thing as your character that you're playing.
Yeah. It's a little ludonarrative
Oh.
something or other.
Harmony, yeah.
Yeah, what's the opposite of dissonance?
Oh.
Yeah, there is no real. I mean, you could say consonance or sonance. I don't know, but I think harmony is a term that's been used for that.
Consonants.
Consonance? Yeah. Ludonarrative consonance?
Yeah, but I don't think it's an established like ludonarrative consonance. Is that like an established term?
Probably not.
Ludo history said so.
Thanks.
He's got Ludo
came
right over
prepared.
He must know what he's doing.
Exactly. I trust the guy with Ludo in the moniker.
Resonant is all. Yeah.
Romantic lighting, huh?
You have a
I think resonant makes a lot of sense. Yeah, maybe.
Hey, this looks promising. Boost you up?
yeah.
Come on.
Ludonarrative. Synchronicity. I don't. Ludonarrative. That's a little.
Okay.
That's a little bit of a mouthful.
Come on up.
Right? Can I just address a thing like Grand Chicken Lords? Like if I was going to build some puzzle for people 100 years in the future to solve, I would try and minimize moving parts. But then again, I think we can take a step back. Why would you build the puzzle, right? If you're trying to keep a treasure safe, you don't build the puzzle, right?
Yeah.
There's no way to enter.
And probably you're only
which
going
is-
to preserve against like your own lifetime, right? Like, why would you care if somebody steals your treasure in 1,000 years?
Right, and that's the whole point about like pyramids and other things that have traps. They don't have traps. No one is supposed to enter, right?
What the
So there's no need to put traps in because you're not assuming that people are going to enter. And the famous,
Avery's not even
you know,
pretending to be sane at
pits
this point.
that you find in Theban
like this
tombs
place.
that are supposed to be, you know, so the looters would
get out of
fall
here.
to their death are actually to avoid flooding, because the Nile is right there, and the King's Valley is usually like can be flooded, and so they would put like these giant pits before the burial chamber so the material would not be damaged, right?
Avery had some
But then
tables
again,
left over.
we fucking white looters, you know, wanted to make it orientalistic and about, you know, the Orientals trying to save their gold. They're like, yes, of course they're trying to save their gold. They're taking it with them in their tombs, right? That's the whole point.
Interesting. So all the weird chambers and things were actually like hydrology. We've made it.
The pits in the Theban necropolis, yes, specifically.
I think so.
I don't, and I'm asking
was that?
Brianna if she knows better, but like I can't think of any other
Avery really didn't want any
features that could be construed as traps in tombs
Me, you're
in
the one that said
other
that.
regions.
Fine.
Certainly not in the pyramids because there's no fucking space.
Damn it.
Let me tell you.
Are you okay?
The only like weird like trappy thing about the 12th dynasty pyramids
You okay?
is that in at least one case the burial chambers are actually away from the pyramid, but that's because
wonder
they
so many
knew
parts
that
of
the
this passage
older pyramids had been looted, and so they were like, fuck you, we're not putting the stuff in the pyramid. We're putting the pyramid and then the burial chambers a little away, right? There's no need for traps, just like there's no real need for curses because no one is supposed to get in.
Jesus.
It's a tomb. It's closed. No one's supposed to get in. The dead is because, well, the dead soul is supposed to come out, but there's specific things for that. There's like, we have a file store for that, but anyway, sorry, I digress. I just had this bone to pick.
No, that's super interesting.
Damn it.
Nice pun at this point in the game.
Oh, I got stuck on something. That was a little glitchy.
Oh.
That was a little glitchy. I just died.
Oh,
So
I didn't see that.
really
Oh my
interesting.
God,
Some kind of
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what you'd call this sort of
F.
this
More mummies.
artistic sort of obsession
Explode, okay?
with death.
Yeah, what would you call that?
Which
Like,
Sanatophilia.
Teratophilia. Is that like there is this? Is memento mori also not like an artistic concept, like not just a phrase, but like a
I
theme?
mean,
Brought earplugs.
religiously, yes. Like usually in Catholic, like for instance, in Catholic ossuaries, you have you know, on top you have a little skull with you were like we were like you and you would be like us, but like in Latin or in Italian, right? And it is dominant. Yeah, thank you. In the history after the plague in mid 14th century. So yeah, that is definitely a thing. And also like the Baroque has this morbid fascination with everything that is, you know, gross and reminds you of death. Like think about Et in Arcadia Ego, which is this very pastoral, nice thing, but then you can see, you know, death coming and approaching.
No.
But it's like it's a modern thing, right? There's not really such thing in antiquity. Also, probably because death was all over the place, way more than in, you know.
Yeah.
Well, we're back on the trail.
In that, also, thank you, Grand Chicken Lord. The generation of the structure making it less safe is probably going to end up being a better trap in a few hundred years than any mechanism. Yes, not for pyramids because pyramids do persist if they're well made. Big caveat, because there are some shoddy pyramids out there.
I love the idea of shoddy pyramids. Like, you know, get your second-rate pyramids.
It's these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
There's no
that's like your bargain budget pyramid. I like that idea. That's
It's like, you know, can we buy a pyramid? No, we have a pyramid at home. The pyramid we have at home. Like,
Yeah.
no problem.
What was the guy like there's this Peru or something who has like 3 pyramids because his previous ones all collapsed or something, or they weren't perfect.
They kept getting them wrong.
Yeah. Order your pyramid now and get it free tomorrow or something.
we have pyramids.
The real trap is the lack of OSHA compliance. That's true. However, pyramid builders did have, tomb builders actually, not pyramid builders. They have a union. They were unionized there in Medina, so they would have complained plenty. Pyramid builders, not so much. Also waiting for more comments on metamorphic stuff. Continues to be strong in the Protestant New England into the 20th century, especially 18th and early 19th century, with the winged death's heads. Right, that's fair.
Yeah, well, with romanticism and like the Gothic.
Oh yeah, the cherub head and winged death.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a thing I actually know
I mean, the range of this man who's like killing people, but also telling us about death. The range.
The moths that spoke ill of mouths that spoke ill of me.
Hate to see this guy's Christmas tree.
I don't see any.
Yeah, this is quite
so
quite gratuitous,
this is-
quite body horror-ish.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can catch up.
This is like a pretty
They've turned
horror.
they've turned Thomas 2 into like a sociopath, like a serial killer or something. It's a little bit of an interesting
Why,
take.
hello.
Hey. So I guess this
What a
is
romantic journey we're
Guess
having
so.
together as a husband and wife.
Right?
Oh yeah.
I'm so
is
glad.
this their honeymoon?
Pretty much.
I mean, some people. There's a famous crypt
This
in
was one of
Palermo,
Avery's guys.
which was
Dead men tell no tales.
used by monks of, I think, the Cappuccini order, to be preserved after death. So you go in there, and they're all there in their little niches, and preserved, mummified, and all of that. And someone, and we're not gonna name any names,
Yeah,
but
two's men
she's in
versus
the other room
Avery's.
asleep, told me, "Oh yeah, if we go to Sicily, can we go there and have a romantic date?" I was like, "Absolutely the fuck not." That is not my style of things. You want to go, you go see them. I don't like to see the dead. Right?
Never date an archaeologist. That's a mistake.
She's a doctor.
No, you're the. I'm saying you're the problem in this. I'm not sure how. You must have poisoned her mind with crazy ideas.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable with the public display of human remains. I think it's very disrespectful, and there's actually a big
I can use the key to get out of here.
discourse right now in Egyptology of like, should we display mummies? And it's like, well, would you like your grandma to be
There's some symbols on the
displayed
back.
as a museum
Let's go
piece?
in the keyhole.
That's fair.
Well,
I mean, I would not.
That certainly is reflective of the ethical debate happening in North America
boy.
for sure.
Also,
That's been
thank you. Do you want
happening
to tell us about that?
Yeah, that's been happening for 30 years. I'm like, the way that's actually gotten attention for the last 30 years. Yeah, it's just a long history in the United States of digging up
explode now?
indigenous people's burials and sticking
No?
them in museums and
How about you?
having them sit on shelves.
This guy had some serious
and
trust issues.
the long-standing
God.
attempt to make that right, which is still very long from being complete
Done.
or perfect. But I don't know.
quite
How
as
did we get into
great
this
as all
conversation?
the hanging
Passed
on.
the U.S. passed a law. You guys all know about NAG, Prince. I'm speaking
Yeah,
to the
maybe
choir.
three,
That's right.
but-
The U.S. passed a law in 1990 called
Really?
the Native American Grave Protection and Repatriation Act, which is designed to not only protect graves when they're found, but also to repatriate or sort of give
footprints
back
to guide us.
graves to native tribes and nations. And it's just an ongoing ethical debate and discussion about how that should be done and how it's done ethically. And so it's really always interesting to hear when you hear very similar discussions happening
Didn't you say
elsewhere
there
in the
were
world,
symbols
because
on
that's
that
been the primary sort of ethical debate of North American archaeology for as long as I've been doing it, but much longer, frankly. So
Yeah, and like for Egyptology, it's also like a matter of like, where is the line between we need to, like these things are everyone's cultural heritage, and these people deserve to be left in peace, right?
Sure.
It's, there's a
Symbols match the
big
ones
there's a
on
big
those
divide
posts.
there, and some Egyptologists, unfortunately, do conveniently forget that these are people, right? That these are human remains. They only see the cultural heritage part of it, that they see them as material culture objects, but somehow we don't take into account that these are human beings, and these are all, mind you, European archaeologists. So those are not even their ancestors. So, I'm not aware of what the positions on this debate are among the Egyptian archaeologists who are Egyptians, but I would be, I would not be shocked if there were similar debates. Although displaying the F. Although they did make a big display.
just because I'm listening to what you're saying, which is very interesting, and also like trying to remember what I'm supposed to do here.
You keep exploding. Jesus Christ.
Keep exploding. Sorry, no, keep going. I can go.
No, we're saying that, like, well,
Talking start?
there's been
What am I
like
doing, okay?
Just be
an
careful.
effort from the Egyptian
always
state to just reclaim the kings as their own ancestors and like parade them around. But like when they did the parade, when they moved the mummies to the new Egyptian museum, they were all in the sarcophagi. They did not,
So far, so
show
good.
them. But now I do think they're on display.
Yeah.
So many ethical and conservation issues too. Like for instance, Tutankhamun, who's not even there, he's somewhere else, and was disturbed way too many times. The poor lad. So it's also a matter of, Lord, just let them rest, just let them be, right? We have the technology
There.
to do all sort of analysis
Your face,
and
Avery.
3D models and pictures and everything else. I don't think there is any ethical justification in wanting to display human remains or unwrap human remains.
That's our way out of here.
I don't think. But I'm not a conservator, so I wouldn't know.
I agree. It used to be, at least in North
Gotta
American
be.
archaeology, was a huge
Avery
portion
likes to make an
of the
example of his
science
enemies.
was
Definitely like
excavating
to
burial
exploding
grounds
mummies.
of all types, not just indigenous
Let's,
ones, and then
tread carefully in here.
and analyzing them and that was just like the heart of the science for like 100 years, and now that's really considered completely unethical, and there's a lot of trust to rebuild there. That's maybe might not ever be totally
Could be a
rebuilt,
trap.
but that's the goal anyway.
Really don't have much of a choice.
So yeah, I don't know. I just want you guys to know I solved that puzzle
Have a
while
good feeling
listening
about
to
this
that
one.
interesting discussion.
I loved how I saw you take a picture.
I did take a
of
picture
the
with my phone.
paper. That's exactly how I do these things. Like if you have to take out the journal every single time.
Oh,
then
it's such a
no.
pain. Unless you're going for like immersion or something, and you want to feel like I just took a picture of it with my phone, and then
That's great.
and then just look down at the phone. And I'm really bad at those kinds of puzzles because I have terrible spatial
at least we
reasoning,
didn't
and those
want
require you.
beds.
Oh,
You didn't bring a knife by any
Oh,
chance,
shit.
did you?
No.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
But that guy's got a
That's
sword.
romantic.
that's from yeah.
Here, help me swing this thing.
In one of the most romantic places, of course.
oh, I'm supposed to actually control this. Okay. Oh my goodness, this is very intense.
I have many inappropriate jokes that I want to make, and I'm not gonna make it. But is this what swingers are?
Oh,
Oh man, that's a bad. That's.
wow.
That's a superior dad joke.
That is yeah. Wow. I applaud you.
Thank you, thank you.
You know what I'm just noticing here, right here, is this little scene here where you're running towards the screen is like an almost shot-for-shot recreation of the game that you played in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
That's
Also,
true.
Tomb Raider has sequences like that.
That's kind of cute.
But also Indiana Jones, like the first scene. And if you play that in like Lego Indiana Jones, it's also like you're walking towards the screen and jumping from away
Just
from
like old
kids.
times, huh? Lena?
So it's like a very multi-layered.
Lena?
Uh,
Hey. Hey. Lena, come on.
She's dead.
Homage.
I'm sorry, everybody.
mechanic, dynamic, homage, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great trope.
No, you didn't do that.
Yeah.
No. That's not funny.
Oh yeah, it's being clipped now.
Oh wait, what happens? Who's clipping it?
Goddamn heart attack.
Let me look.
What did we? Oh, the bad
Sounds good
dad
to me.
dad joke. That's hard.
You realize
Supreme dad joke, yeah.
even for everything I've ever pulled
Bill, we have a question for you.
Oh, for me. So all those explosions
Yes.
are like,
Like
great
ever.
black powder. Is that this one here?
No.
Yes.
Not by a long shot.
All these explosions are like black powder. This pirate said a few hundred years ago. I wonder how long black powder will actually work for when used in a misty cave. I mean, I don't think at all, right? I don't. Like, there's no way. Like, yeah, like it would have to be. I mean, I know from accounts from like 17th and 18th century, like war accounts. You know, that was a big problem on the battlefield. Was that if your powder got even slightly damp, it wouldn't work, and then your gun wouldn't work in the middle of like a battle. So, and I mean, that was like in ideal conditions, right, where it was new powder and it was very carefully cared for and protected, and so just in a misty cave for a few hundred years is not what I would call ideal.
A gallon?
So no, that's a good point. That's another example of not a particularly good showing of how preservation works.
I'm sorry, is there a fucking galleon?
Oh heck yeah!
Maybe.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we got any ship foot? We got any galleon nerds in the house? Heck yeah. Do you think we were going to get through this whole game about pirates without having at least one firefight on a galleon?
It once again,
Come
preservation
on.
of materials.
Come
I'm
on, they
concerned.
don't. They don't leave anybody unserved in.
Holy crap.
Oh yeah, no.
I mean, this is
It's
a
a
cool,
ship
very cool
graveyard.
scene. Interesting. Very cool reveal. But yeah, now there's a whole like puzzle firefight thing here on a bunch of 17th, 18th century galleons.
Looks like we can get down this way.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody clipped the swingers joke. That's good.
That is what Sasa needs.
That's good.
Yeah.
We've got some good clips.
If you combine that with Bill's quote during the Tomb Raider thing about the, what was it?
Oh, something about
The backflip.
Something about the
Yeah.
backflip. If you're not
Finish
doing,
with a backflip.
if you're not,
Yeah.
if you're not leaving your sexual encounter with a backflip, are you? You're not.
But you're really having sex. Well,
You're not flashy
you know.
enough, in my opinion, for me personally.
Yeah.
I agree. It's important. Well, now we have
getting closer
different,
to
you know,
Come on, I couldn't.
sex positivity. We have different ideas.
I couldn't do a backflip.
Different ideas of romanticism. Like, I don't know, almost exploding.
Yeah, you know they're into that. Very
Great
sad.
choice of words there.
Oh, there's Sam escaping and being shot at.
Come on. We gotta go get him.
Yeah, what? So many X-rated clips from this. What is wrong with us? Brianna asks.
It's nothing wrong with us.
I mean, there's a lot wrong with us, but it's not this, you know.
It's our
Yeah,
field that is wrong.
As long as it's only this.
Yeah, exactly.
Could
Oh
be
my
worse.
god. I would not feel comfortable at all jumping on old galleons. I'm sorry. Like, I would be constantly terrified that they would destroy themselves under my feet. First of all, they should not even be there. But second of all,
Hold myself up. Yeah, so now we're gonna have a huge firefight on this game. I'm glad we
Yeah, this
decided-
is also one of the harder ones.
Yeah, I'm glad we did the easy mode on the combat.
Yeah.
This combat's
That's
fun,
good.
but first of all, I'm very rusty, and second of all,
Seriously?
we take forever because I probably won't die like
Can't just talk about it.
Yeah, the
That one
combat
time
has
you were-
really, it has really improved over the other Uncharted games. I feel like it's much more realistic, but at the same time, that makes it harder.
It's definitely
Because-
harder. This game, I think, is much
Yeah.
more challenging.
Like it's much more like wonky. Like it's harder. It's much easier to miss. Except of course when you do it in this. But yeah.
but then again, like the firefights are not the point. Or of
No, it's
They
not.
are to take down.
That's true.
No, they're kind of
Well, Brianna says so. Her streams were about setting things on fire. Bill's streams are about sex education. That is what Sasa is.
I'm okay
What a
with
great
this.
way to summarize.
Exploring sex positivity through 18th century pirate games.
Exactly. And preservation, you know, and archaeological conservation, and you know, all of that.
We have multiple audiences to appeal to with our streams.
Exactly. How was speaking?
Oh yeah, hi. Yeah, that's true. You could in previous games you could throw grenades back. That's true.
Which
And you
in real
could
life
shoot.
is a terrible idea.
Yeah, that's true. But and you could shoot enemies who were about to throw their grenades, so their grenades would drop and they would blow themselves up.
I think you can still do that,
Yeah, I think that's still in this one.
but I don't think they let you throw grenades back anymore now.
No.
F.
The enemies also used to be able to throw
They have
grenades
a
back at
new-
you, didn't they?
Now let's find your brother.
I'm sorry.
We can
Didn't
squeeze through
enemies
here.
used to be able to throw grenades back at you too?
I don't remember. That is a possibility.
Played it.
People in the chat may know. They also added that in the new Call of Duty, like with like throwing back grenades, but it does not work that way. Because you have to be like in the exact right spot to do that, and quite often you just blow yourself up.
Wow, this is running so much more smoothly. I keep peeking down at the thing, and I'm like, yeah, this computer has since I
Yeah, you are owning them.
I know, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm actually just this good at video games. It's definitely not because I'm playing on like a story easy mode. Where you can just run and
No
gun.
judgment here.
It turns the game into, I'm trying to think of like a shooters that are really easy where you can just run and gun and you don't have to like think at all.
Any Lego movie?
Yeah, I was thinking Lego as well. Although, like those early Lego games,
Those were difficult.
yeah, sometimes maybe with when I was a kid when I played them, but still, like the accuracy of the enemies was much harder. And nowadays, like in the new one, in the Lego Skywalker Saga, it's almost impossible to die because it's so easy. Like even if you're not touching the controller, a character with a lightsaber would just parry the bullets back at the enemy who shot it. You're not even touching the controller. It's
Excellent.
really
Oh, I got
It's too easy.
a trophy. What did I get? Let's see.
Oh, what did you get?
I don't know. Let him bring it up. It's signing into PlayStation Network, which is probably not going to let me do because I don't think this thing is actually connected to the Wi-Fi.
How about we get off this?
Yeah, but you can see the trophy, but the PSN ads, like you can see what time you got it.
You guys can see.
Oh, you can?
You can see what other games I have on here. We got Bloodborne, Dark Souls Remastered. This is not our Nier Replicant. We got some good stuff here. Ghost of Tsushima, Resident Evil Village. Yeah, I can't actually. You can't see your trophies.
That's odd.
Unless you're logged into PSN.
You should be able to see them, but the internet ads, like you can share it with friends and you can see when you got it and stuff like that. But normally,
Yeah, I don't know.
but yeah, doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter.
Do you know the name of the trophy?
It's
Did
called
you see it?
Unstoppable. If anybody wants to Google it for us, it's probably like I killed a bunch of dudes in a row without dying or something.
What is it called?
Unstoppable. What's it called?
Let me see. Probably is just that one.
Yeah, which again I'm getting because I'm playing on easy. Apparently that means you can unlock
Yeah.
those kinds of trophies even in this
It's
story mode.
defeat 100 enemies in a row without dying in combat. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
That's the beauty of story. So there you go. Anybody who wants to get platinums in these games, like apparently you can just turn like easy story mode on and just still get all the
Yeah.
all the difficult combat trophies.
I think that's the only way to do that because they also have those speedrun levels, and if you don't do that on the easiest mode possible, it's just impossible.
Especially because there's no way you can't like you have to kill everybody in these fights. Not like there's no way to like most of them anyway. Like you have to move on out of the fight. You have to actually beat everybody. There's no way to like I don't know, just like run through and get to the end.
Well, yeah, no. I mean, here you have to kill everyone because they know where you are, and they always shoot at you. But then there were these levels in Libertalia when you were going through the island with like the cities where you could basically do it more stealthily and stare them.
That's true.
And I think.
Whoa!
Wow.
They dropped
that
a
is
ship
very-
on me. That was rude.
Wait, what did?
Maybe I'm ahead of you. They dropped a mast on me.
Oh yeah, now wow. This is the what we've been talking about, like the big places collapsing on top of us happening. Yeah.
Yeah, you need it now.
Wow, you just took like 3 RPGs. You survived.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. This easy mode is.
That's right. Over here. Follow me.
Okay, here.
I would be dead in like milliseconds with that much fire coming out. We were on easy mode.
Do what the lady said.
Just like, oh, you know what I was probably supposed to do?
Yeah, you are. I remember I died here when I was playing this, and I was stuck with like this pistol shotgun thing that only had like 4 bullets. And,
Oh my god.
It was horrible. But you are supposed to get like the RPG, but if you've already used it, you might have to let yourself die and wait for it, because they have these huge turrets.
There's like no other way to do this game. That would be very unusual for Uncharted to be something.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah,
there's only like
those.
no, yeah, there's only like limited RPGs, so maybe you should, if there's really no RPG around, then you should have maybe like let yourself get killed.
I could also just
And
do this.
then they will spawn.
I can restart but from the last checkpoint. Here we go.
Or like restart, yeah, that's the more elegant way of doing it.
Okay,
Let's see, is that
here.
It should be. Because there were people shooting you with them.
I guess I can just
Oh, yeah.
maybe I'm just
Oh, no. That's weird. Because, yeah, they're turrets, you can't just use your normal guns.
So, where am I actually supposed to be? That's the question.
Well, you're looking for...
Oh,
you
Elena's
mean
over here, like, waiting to...
in
There we
the-
go.
I gotcha.
Okay. Oh yeah, like that. Yeah. Okay.
Just run!
Kill them there.
No, it's the set piece is more important.
Yeah, we're definitely going into the sort of final set pieces of the game here, so they
Yeah.
get real wild.
This is like basic, like the typical Uncharted. Like it's at the end, there's always like this huge elongated gunfight, and after a while, it just gets a bit too long. I think, like the especially in Uncharted 1, it was so repetitive after a while. But then they did change it up later.
Let's see, if I remember correctly, I have to find some sort of an exit here. I'm gonna die.
Okay, second game of the day has started.
Oh.
I'm excited. I have soccer in another window. It's, you know, some things
Yes,
just need to be watched.
There's important. You know what? There are more important things in life. Soccer.
Oh, I'm following. Yeah, I'm just following like the live score because I have a horse in the race.
Are you illegally betting? Oh, this would be so like excruciating if.
Oh, Christ, how many of these
Oh,
trucks did you
if we
bring?
were like on normal mode, it would be, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Batteries getting
Sure.
low.
Your controller. Oh yeah, but you always have.
I'll have to go find it.
Yeah, just play as long as you can without. And
I actually have a second controller here. It also doesn't have this
Oh, yeah.
battery, but it between the two of them, I got
We're
it.
going down.
yeah, you still got like an hour or two maybe. Rafe stealing your controller battery. Adam said.
Wouldn't be surprised.
He's a real jerk.
I still got one more
Son of a bitch, another one?
Oh goodness. Oh yeah, don't we get like a ridiculous like car chase coming up here?
There's a couple of them in I think in Madagascar. You had the one where you were like rolling through the mud. I don't think this one is like you're being chased by a car, but you're not in the car yourself. So technically, could be a car chase.
This is very exciting. I hope everybody's enjoying this.
The villain in this game is like the cultural heritage, and that's why we're destroying all of it.
Drake is the villain in the game.
Whoa!
No, who is the?
I guess you're not supposed to go that way. You guys will catch up in a second here.
Oh yeah. Nope.
Just like instantly killed me. I think I probably would.
The architecture.
Oh yeah. No, it's
Thank you, Sneaky, for answering
Yeah.
properly.
Rafe in the team.
So yeah, can we get some F's in the chat? Another thing you're supposed to say as a streamer.
Streamer 101.
Yes. Yeah, etc. For next year, we will have emotions with F's in the chat and redeemable things, including but not limited to speak in your own language.
Yeah. With an accent of your choosing.
With an accent of your choosing, right? So I'm gonna speak Italian with a French accent, and we're gonna have a half laugh.
Wow. Yeah. I'm gonna try out all of the different Dutch accents.
I don't think, yeah, Kate, did I ever tell you the story? I was in, I lived in Florence for a semester, and my then girlfriend was there. We were there at the same time. And she had studied French. And so I had studied Italian for 3 years in high school. She spoke better Italian than me in, like, I don't know, 4 days after we got there.
Some people,
And
some
we were,
people.
I know, it's very frustrating. And we were, we took a train to Rome for a weekend, and we got there like at 2 o'clock in the morning. The only thing open in all of Rome was a McDonald's. And we went to the McDonald's to order food because we were really hungry. And she ordered in Italian, and the person behind the counter said, "Oh, you speak French too?" The person knew that. You could tell from her Italian accent. So English is a first language. Her Italian accent sounded French, apparently. Enough for this guy to figure out that she could also speak French. Anyway, that was my story. Good story.
Some people are good. Some people are good at that. How's your Italian, Bill?
Oh, it's dreadful. I want to learn it. I want to learn it really bad. I want to do that. I can actually. We were kicking around the idea of I can actually probably get Italian citizenship because of how recently my family came to the United States, and I was like, well, maybe I'll reteach myself Italian to try and do it, because then that would.
Yeah,
also...
you would need a grandfather.
Yeah, that's I do on my mother's side. I do have that, so there's
Yeah.
That's a possibility I could do that. Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. I always miss these prompts where you're supposed to just somebody's like holding a hand out, just over again.
Yeah.
They
They're easy to miss.
they don't do a really great job of, especially because I don't have the sound on. I can't actually hear what's saying.
Oh, yeah.
Probably Sully is like yelling your name or something. I couldn't hear him.
No, we gotta find Sam and Elena still.
But I do want to. I would like to really relearn
Hey, are
Italian
you okay?
and
We heard those
maybe learn
explosions.
French
I
too.
thought
Well, I'm bad at languages. Really struggle with it.
You saved his ass
Not
again?
bad. That's a bad.
Ashley?
That's the wrong
How you
word
doing?
for it. Bad.
Good.
That's very
There
negative
were some
talk.
close
I
calls, but,
I struggle. It's not. It doesn't
He
come
covered
easy to
me.
me. Learning languages.
It's okay. Some of us struggle with science and numbers. Guilty as charged.
I'm not a huge. And maybe I'm not good at anything.
We have proof that you are good at
Yeah.
blowing people up.
I'm good. I'm good at. I'm good at FromSoft
pro
games.
right
That's
one
all
of
I
the
got going for it.
I mean, those are like the hardest games, so
Hey,
I think you're set.
About the whole Alcazar thing. Just we gotta save that for later, okay?
Oh yeah.
On the beach, other side of this town.
I'm just
Good, I
seeing. Just
hope all
gotta
that ruckus
text. Let me
didn't
see what
attract
this is. Let me just make sure this is
Whoa, whoa,
not
whoa,
like an
whoa.
emergency.
Sorry. What are we doing?
In the meantime,
I think
my
we
food
could go
delivery
off
is
of
nowhere
this
to be
rock.
seen. In case you were wondering, in case you were concerned. 'Cause
This is the time Kate gets her food.
This is a shortcut.
it should be time. Ah,
That could be one of the
Maybe
the
treasure.
redeemable things for next season. Like
I mean,
order
there's
food
definitely
online
no
and get it
way
ordered while on
order
stream.
food and send it to
Maybe
Shay.
Don't know.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Feed the archaeologist, feed the Italian.
We didn't come after the treasure.
It could be like a weekly game.
I
Feed the
appreciate
Italian.
that. I do.
I know this is like
we're
a
good.
week's worth of
And
food.
we've got the
Yeah, and it's like you never know what you're gonna get. Like it's a
We can do
surprise.
this.
And then you have to review it on stream.
Nathan,
It's
look.
like an unboxing.
Huh? Look around. Okay? Avery scuttled every last ship on this island. You
I'm
know
looking
why?
back at the chat. There was some discussion
he
of
was hell-bent
military
on
industrial
keeping the treasure.
complex,
No matter
dual
the cost of
citizenship.
everything.
This is a very we've got a highbrow audience here.
Because he didn't
We
Yeah.
do. Also, it's true. I don't get, the military people and the fat shacks because I'm not a man. That's very true.
I found his
That's if I was, I would probably get those.
That's his ship.
Stop
right
touching
under
that ancient
that
paper on my
mountain.
file.
They're never gonna
where our
stop.
treasure
They're
is.
never gonna stop.
Oh,
And
they're
that's
not.
exactly
Their
where Rafe
hands
is
are
heading right
dirty,
now, while we
and
stand
they're
around here
sweaty.
like
That's,
idiots.
What if
Yeah.
he's already
Oh my
left the
God.
island? And
Also, like that's where our treasure is. Like in that one weird, like totally obvious, evil-looking mountain in the middle of the island. Like that's not what they were going for in the beginning when they arrived there. Like it's the one place where the treasure would be hid that they hadn't looked at.
Actually, Sam, they do. They really do.
I don't remember how they end up. Yeah, because like Nate is like, I just want to get out of here.
Kind of obsession before.
Yeah, like he was in this for his brother, but then he realized. I mean, he told him that he was lying the entire time,
And we got nothing to
so he doesn't care anymore. And Sam wants to get it because it's been like their lives work basically. Because we've seen them as kids trying to solve this, and their mother tried to solve it before them.
Right this way.
So the conflicting ideologies.
no ethical concerns at all.
No,
I would like to point out.
true.
No, it's a very They decided it's interesting. They could have gone that way in this game. They could have had Nathan like engage with his actions through that lens, right? Like, wow, I'm destroying all this cultural heritage and killing hundreds of people, and those are both bad things. But instead they decided to go with a more personally motivated story. And
Yeah.
narrative-wise, storytelling-wise, I'm sure that was probably the right decision, but.
I mean, you could have had both, right? That would have created like an internal conflict, like one more internal layer of internal conflict.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
True.
I agree. I think that would have been interesting. But he never.
They would have
really-
also had to, to deal with the fact that what his mother was doing was also not particularly adamant.
But that would have been an interesting thing to engage with, right? Narrative-wise, like if they came to this realization, like, oh wow, we've been sort of fantasizing about,
How did you get here?
carrying on our mother's passion our whole lives, and this is our chance to do it. But hey, maybe what our mother was doing wasn't actually all that great, and we shouldn't do that.
Right? That would have been an interesting story.
That would have been a really interesting way to do it.
Hey, come on. Let's just stay
Oh
focused.
god, more traps?
I think if I remember correctly, I have to like push this thing.
Go up there. It's too high to get back up.
Give me a hand, Sam.
Yeah, I think so.
All right?
Oh my goodness. I'm ready for a nap. Doing a nap stream.
You were Nathan Drake.
Oh yeah, no, both of us. Hey, there's a lot of people here. Just opened up like the users and chat thing. A lot of people here.
Yeah.
Doing pretty good. It's probably because it's
Oh,
not,
yeah.
it's probably because it's not 15 frames per second or less.
It's not the quality of a potato. But that's okay.
What are we doing here? Oh, okay. Wouldn't let me climb up the ladder. That was ironic. But I could climb up the sheer wall instead. Just looking around.
It makes perfect
Not
sense.
making any comments on this. This is actually right. We've got this whole like town here.
Mhm.
This is quite cool. This would be quite the archaeological site.
Yeah.
And again, the material culture is good. They obviously did some research, I think, on 17th and 18th century stuff.
Things.
I don't really think these barrels are particularly. Those are pretty. Those barrels aren't quite right. I think the staves would be a lot narrower than that. that's. I gotta go with my most nitpicky. I think these barrels should have had narrower staves, if you ask me.
The barrel design in this game is totally off.
Unbelievable.
Like, 2 out of 10.
Yeah, it's just immersion destroyed.
Guys, we're here.
That'd be the most clickbaity YouTube thing ever.
You know what? I gotta tell you.
15-minute video about barrels.
People would watch that YouTube video. People would watch the hell out of that YouTube video if you're just walking around being like, these fucking barrels, these barrels, unbelievable.
Well, get
I challenge you to make a 15-minute video about barrels in Uncharted for your YouTube channel.
Don't.
Which,
don't
if
tempt me.
people in chat haven't checked out yet, you should really do.
Whoa, check
Oh
that
yeah, I could write it. Well, you know what I'll do? Hold on, while we're talking about this, I'm gonna write it in.
think it still works.
Do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna write it in. I haven't pitched it at all, so it's okay because you pitched it for me. You pitched it for me this time. You should go there, and I think right now I have 666 subscribers, which is pretty nice. But
Yeah, you do. It's exactly that. Wow.
control.
but don't
Wow.
That I could
feel
pull the
feel like
platform with my
that
rope.
like you can't mess with that. You can go ahead and subscribe. Just do it. Oh, I have to. Oh, this is fun. I have to kind of like.
Wow.
The camera's going wild on me.
Grand Chicken Lord says, a random barrel fact, one English standard barrel size is called a butt.
We love that.
Yeah,
love that.
keep up the random barrel facts. That's great.
Yeah, keep them rolling.
Oh,
God.
oh, shit.
Oh, it's so bad.
It's not going to be a second season. Alexander is going to dip.
I love
Trying to remember
keep
what
them rolling.
I'm trying to remember what I have to do here. Let's see.
Wow, this is next level. Also, you can never see them coming.
Do I just jump across? No, I can't make that jump. What the heck do I have to do here?
I'm very confused. And so is Nathan, apparently.
Yeah, I thought I had to like jump down here and you have to kind of like shimmy it over, but that didn't seem to work. Am I wrong about that? Because if you like swing, it will come out a little bit, but then it just comes back. I don't think I'm not sure that that's right. How's everybody doing today? How are we feeling? How are we feeling? Smash that subscribe button.
Yeah, follow us on social media for more dad jokes and
Shoot that
and
subscribe
Nathan Drake's
button.
pick.
Shoot that subscribe button with a. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Shoot that subscribe button with an RPG, for God's sake.
Wow. Shoot the notification bell.
Shoot it.
Explode the notification.
We'll be destroying your phone, but it's worth
Borrow
it.
you for a sec?
I think we are losing our minds on stream, but okay.
You reckon?
I've been
I
doing this for
reckon-
4 weeks and I'm exhausted. Y'all have been doing this for months. With other people.
Yeah, We're good to take a break. We have 1 week break. Not next week, the one after. And then we're
No,
starting
next
again.
week we have something really. Wait, if you think we're losing our minds now, wait until you hear what we have planned for next week.
Well, let's just send the press
No spoilers for
No,
now.
I
no,
don't think
no,
I-
no spoilers now, but
I don't think I know what's happening next week. I'm not in. This is it. I'm like dead to you guys now. They don't even share the secrets of
You
me
guys
anymore.
alright?
Oh, you're moving the thing. Oh, they're moving the thing. Oh, I see.
so wait.
I see.
So Adam says he actually thinks that the more personal motivation is the one that is potentially effective. The ending undercuts it because they get a bunch of adventures out of it. But the salvage company Nathan nominally works for obviously has to or ought to operate within legal and cultural heritage frameworks, and so it's not interested in how Nathan is destroying sites. I think there is like a nice a contrast that's true, like with his day job basically and what he's doing here. And then what we'll see later in the ending is how, I mean, that distinction gets resolved. But that's a great point to make.
Sam! Bitch. Sam, come on! Huh? Alright. Come on, just jump, I'll catch you.
I see that
go.
the barrel puns
The barrel
are
puns.
flowing. That's good. That's good.
No,
The
don't you
content
even
is
think about it,
flowing.
you hear me?
That's
Sorry, I
excellent.
got
Is that where the expression like a ton
Well,
of
it doesn't
comes
matter
from?
anymore, okay? Just
Because like a barrel, like a ton is also
gotta see
barrel,
this
no?
through, Nathan.
Like in
Like
Dutch,
T-O-N?
You do this, I'm
yeah,
not
like
coming
in
after
Dutch,
you. You hear me?
barrel is a ton. Like, or is it ton with like? Oh no, it's like
Sorry,
kilos
Sam.
and then ton. Yeah, okay.
Una tonnellata.
Yeah.
Like a
okay.
1,000 kilos.
Never mind.
It's okay.
Yeah,
bluff.
probably
It's
like
fine.
that. Okay, it's Friday night for me. So.
Are we still talking about barrels?
Yes.
No, we're talking about barrels again. This is now a barrel stream.
Let's go.
Now I'm gonna have to make a damn video about
Here, maybe we can head
the video I'm working on right now is about historical preservation,
All right, let's just worry about
like
the
the
saving
like the
part first.
discipline of the story.
Paper.
What is he thinking?
If you can work a barrel pun in there,
Probably. If I can get a barrel pun in there.
there's an Easter egg.
Oh, some
Just
burps.
find him.
The burps.
Maybe we can get over that wall with this. Come on.
Probably I should go exploring. Yeah, I'm just like running through this area because. Oh, maybe am I supposed to go this way?
I don't know.
How about these carts? Huh?
Yeah.
These like I wonder.
You ready?
These like metal, iron strapped wheels are kind of. Those look relatively accurate to me. I don't know. You can't know every piece of material culture from the time period. At least I should know.
Got it.
So Adam
I like
says
that.
he thinks that the
Nothing.
primary. Oh yeah, so go ahead.
Go.
He says the primary critique in this game is about antiquarian and treasure hunting obsession, rather than more nuanced heritage ethics. But there is something there.
Yeah.
I think so too. But I think the main point in the game is about
God damn it.
like Nathan growing up from his
How the hell are we supposed to get
obsessions.
there?
Like he's having he's a normal life. He's married now. He's not actively doing what he has been doing for the past 3 games
Come right
anymore.
back, okay?
Look, he is not going to leave without a fight.
And all of the
Fight him if I
ethical
have to,
questions
but
they
either way, I'm
I
bringing
mean
him back.
they don't even
Just
get
the plane as
asked
close
or
to
brought
the
up in
Washington
any
as
respect.
Be
I
ready
think.
for a quick getaway.
Like there's another kind.
Yeah, you could read that. I think that's a
Not
really
fair.
interesting point. You could read Nathan's personal journey as
Doing the
being
dishes?
kind of
Take
reflective
turns.
of a movement
Don't
from
even think
antiquarianism
about not
into
coming
modern ways of thinking about heritage. I guess, but that requires a lot of work on the part of the the player, I guess. I don't know if I really believe they give you enough context to make that work at that level. I don't know. I don't know what you all think. Let me know in the chat what you think.
In the comments below.
Yeah, I also want to mention that I do like that his shirt gets progressively dirtier and dirtier.
Yes, he gets filthy in this game. Man.
Yeah, absolutely. That's good. They did not go the way that the Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time went, which was just stripping the prince progressively. Which, was a choice. So we'll see if they do it in the remake.
They're remaking Prince of Persia.
The remake in Sands of Time, they had announced it for this year.
Sam!
But now apparently it has been moved to
sure he's a
Ubisoft
wizard.
Montreal, so who the fuck knows when we're gonna see it.
Yeah, speaking of video game news, they got that Square Enix sold off
Save Sam.
all their Western IPs, including Tomb Raider. I don't know if y'all
That's
saw
the
that.
whole thing tomorrow.
Yeah, to focus on NFTs, and then the NFT market collapsed.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this NFT stuff. This I saw somebody who had an interesting theory that basically they're talking about NFTs is because at least when they were doing it a couple of months ago, it was basically a way to get a cheap bump to their stocks and an infusion of cash. But Square Enix has made bad decisions about that for a long time. They went hard into mobile in a way that I don't think was very smart. Listen, as a hardcore, lifelong Final
Back on the
Fantasy
trail.
fan, I have strong feelings about Square Enix in the last 20 years. Decisions they've made. All right, we're now doing a Square Enix stream. Thanks for checking in with it. Thanks to let us know what you think in the comments.
Come on, which way did he go?
But I mean, do you think that they're gonna do the fabled reboot of Tomb Raider?
I don't know. We should get Ellie Croft on here. I don't know. She's our Tomb Raider expert, right?
That's fair. That's fair.
No, I don't know what the plan is. What am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to go down lower? How's the lowest I can go? Will that get me over there?
Yeah, maybe you need more rope. There's a lot more to be done in the Uncharted franchise, but this game finally laid the groundwork for it to go. Wait, maybe this whole thing does more harm than good. Well,
Yeah.
took them some games, some chapters.
I see what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, I also don't know if they have. They don't have future games planned at this point. I think.
In the series, yeah, not that I know of.
Yeah, they are making the movies, so maybe they do something there, but I don't think they will.
Are they planning to make a sequel?
I'm sorry, I really don't want to see Tom Holland swinging from things again.
A sequel hasn't been announced, but if you've seen the post-credit scene, it's obvious that they're thinking about it, or at least they want to do it.
And
But they haven't officially said.
The movie did pretty well, right? I think it performed pretty well.
Well, yeah, I mean, at one point it was the highest grossing of the year, but it also came out in February. So I mean, those are the kind of movies that do well for a week or two, or bigger, 2 or 3 weeks. But I don't think they will. Yeah, I mean, you're right. They keep their project slightly under wraps. That is true.
They do. I was going to say the same thing. Yeah, Naughty Dog is particularly closed mouths about those sorts of things.
True, but one was so they had what's the other one? the sequel to this one, like with Nadine, what's it called? Like Lost.
Yeah. Shoot. The little side story they did with
what is it?
Chloe and
Yeah, and Nadine. Lost Legacy. That's it. Yeah. When did that come out? Like this one is 2016.
I think that came out like in 2017, maybe 2018.
Yeah, this was very short, I think, and they just did like the PS5 version of this one and Lost Legacy.
Yeah, they just released the updated, a remaster.
Yeah, the remaster, yeah,
of all these.
So I don't. I mean, it means that they're still invested in the franchise, but I think that the main writer has also moved on from Naughty Dog now.
Yeah, I wouldn't be super surprised to see Naughty Dog do something new next. Like they seem like the kind of studio, that they did the two Last of Us's. That story seems like it's done. They closed this game out pretty well. Actually, haven't.
Last of Us 2, like there is they are thinking about doing a third one, but the problem with Last of Us 2 is that it was received so controversially for all the wrong reasons, and that's what they're worried about. But The Last of Us Part 2, I've said it before and I'll say it again, it is one of the best games I've ever played. And if they do a third one, I will automatically buy it. But there is potential for a third one, I think.
I have not played Last of Us 2 yet. I would like to. But they see it
is great.
But they're smart. Naughty Dog.
You would love it.
Smart. I really need to do it. I gotta just do it. I just gotta do it. Well, one of the reasons that I thought that was gonna kill me. One of the reasons I had it is I never actually finished the first game, and I keep thinking, I'm gonna go back and do it. But I'm kind of getting into a mode where I might just, I don't know, watch a compilation of all of the cutscenes from the first game and then just play the second one.
Yeah, I mean, even as long if you just look up the ending, that's enough
to be able to do it. Yeah.
So Last of Us Part 2 did leave it open at the end, sneaky. So so they do have potential to do. I mean, they have a lot of like the Last of Us Part 2 is a very thrilling game, but it's also a very character-based game, and I mean, it's not an opposition, of course, but like usually it's plot or character, but Last of Us Part 2 kind of has it both. And at the end, there's so much going on with like character and with what the characters are doing and character development and everything, that they have an insane amount of potential to do a third one based on that. But so maybe they're preparing Last of Us Part 3 and Uncharted Lost Legacy 2 or something like that, like a sequel to that, because they're not going to do a Nathan Drake one anymore. But no one knows at this point.
They're going to do like a Nathan Drake. I mean, you could see them doing like a Nathan Drake like prequel and like a young Indiana Jones kind of a story.
Please not. You know what we need? We need Nathan Drake wearing Lara Croft's original outfit. That's what we need. That's it. That's how you end the character.
Like the polygons.
You know what? Watch that.
Oh crap!
I'd play that.
Oh my god! I was thinking the same young Indiana Jones watch along. Oh my god!
Wow.
Oof.
I mean, but we'll see where the ending takes us. But there is some way they might, where they might expand on this. But we'll talk about that in a.
Well, Naughty Dog is smart. They keep their mouths shut about what they're working on. Unlike, say, we're closer to the end than I thought we were.
Yeah, we are really close.
And then there's a prologue too, so we've got some stuff to do. And
the way about the epilogue is very short, and it's a great it's a really nice way of bringing it full circle, or like ending it. Oh, look at that! It's another ship.
Oh yeah, look at that. Interesting.
Qubit Place, excellent, with the sails still intact.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, beautiful. Yeah. But they keep their unlike say CD Projekt Red, who seem to have this need to announce games 9 years before they come out, which gets them into some trouble.
Some trouble.
I think that if CD Projekt Red had not announced that game so long ago, this is a tricky little bit of a jumping puzzle. Yeah, easy mode
I
doesn't
mean,
have
the problems with Cyberpunk go beyond the early announcement. I mean,
yeah. Well, I think that
if you announce it 9 years beforehand, just take another 10th year to make sure your game works.
yeah, like
I
that
mean-
was. I think the like if they had been a little tighter-lipped about it, they might have had more freedom to delay it or not crunch. Not get all that bad press from having years of crunch, which is bad for its own reason, but it also did get them a lot of bad press. Put a bad mouth in taste in people's mouths before the game even came out.
Yeah.
Rightfully so.
I think when it kind of became the victim of the success of The Witcher 3. Like it was so well received, and then they probably felt like, oh, we can do anything at this point, and it will be good. But then, I mean, they did.
Gonna need some F's in the chat.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I saw that.
It's not up to the developers as the shareholders and publisher. Yeah, that is. I mean, it's as up to the developers as a shareholder and publisher. That is true. Like, it's a corporate machine, of course. There have to be some announcements, but some studios could benefit from more, and some studios could benefit from less announcements or fewer announcements.
Yes.
Like the entire thing with Last of Us Part 2, why it was received so controversially, is because players had leaked stuff that was then misinterpreted. So if they had gotten out of it, if they hadn't done an announcement before that, if people would just stop leaking things, that just
Or if
really,
people would stop leaking shit.
yeah, I mean, that would be great. I mean,
What? I keep dying here. This is a very awkward physics puzzle that they've put in as the literal last thing you do in the game.
Oh my
practically.
god. Oh.
And it's just a very strange little puzzle. I think I figured out what I have to do here.
because I'm watching it delayed, when you said, I think I figured it out, I just saw you falling
You
right
just
in between. It's like in the exact second.
Oh, okay. All right, now, all right.
Just
Now,
them.
I didn't see that prompt. We're gonna have one more death. I got it this time.
Oh my
it's them
gosh.
being proud of their new mechanic that they introduced.
Yeah, they did. They added this to this game, and I don't think it was the best addition they ever did.
No.
Most of these little puzzles, if that's what you want to call them, kind of suck.
Yeah.
There we go. Whoa! Then you go into the water. Yeah, that's right. All right,
Did you really do all that, Sam?
we're coming up on it
I
here.
doubt it.
I'm beelining for the end. I could probably do some exploring here. Thank you for the Fs there, Kate. That was I appreciate it. It's very important.
I try. I try to serve.
Ooh, I found a little treasure. Let's see what we got.
A shiny.
It's a, I don't know, I'm not going to even try and pronounce that. Rajasthan box? Rajasthan?
Yeah, I think that's the way you pronounce it.
Oh, and we got a trophy
Oh.
4.
for finding treasures, I guess.
Like how many did you find? Like 60 or 80 or something?
Something, I'm probably, yeah, because I've never been the kind of player of these games where I go like searching around for the treasure. I just don't care that much. See, that shows that I'm a true archaeologist.
I do.
No, I do like scour every place that I go to in this game, and I love it so much when the other NPCs are just talking like,
Almost done
"Oh,
here?
we need to go, we need to hurry," and I'm like, "No, hang on,
No,
I need
hang
to run
on,
around
we need
this.
to go."
I need to run around this thing."
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. Realizing my OBS is set to a much darker setting than.
So, how far are we from the great reveal at the end?
Oh, we're quite close to the end
We're
here.
close.
Yeah.
Do I have 2 minutes to go get the food?
Oh, we're not that close.
Yeah,
no, we got
go,
more than
go,
2
not that
minutes.
close. Do it.
I'll run.
We're done.
Most of my men are dead, and and those who aren't have ordered.
I do love this guy in the background here.
Can you see
this
that?
dude? The like
The
guard
end
guy.
is literally
He's got like
in
a
sight.
horrible like
That
man,
maniac pirate
like
of yours has
like
rigged this entire
like a
cave.
mullet.
I'm not sitting for this shit.
Nadine,
It's very
you
menacing,
run right now. The loss of
and I guarantee you he's gonna die in less than 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, we're gonna kill him.
We have millions in gold right here. I'd say that plus our lives is something.
Also, like the entire archaeology through dynamite thing
Excuse me?
this game does.
Oh yeah, we've got a. Yeah, they have like the kind of most milquetoast criticism of that ever, which is there's the scene where it's actually Nadine is right because she's not an archaeologist and she's ripped though. She's
Hello, Caesar.
and she's buff and she she's blowing everything up with dynamite and Rafe actually gets mad at her for it.
Yeah, that's true.
Now look, we can stand here and insult each other all day, or we can finish what it is that we started.
Oh, we're finishing it all right.
So Nadine then is the one of the protagonists in the spin-off to this game, like the Lost Legacy one.
Yes, yeah.
That we just talked about, like Nadine and Chloe, who is the I wouldn't say a love interest in one of the previous games, Uncharted 2, but like
there's a tension there. I think
not
she and Nathan have a prior relationship, although he's already with Elena at that point, I think.
Or we can just end it.
In Uncharted 2, Elena and Nate are not together, and I think they have like a brief affair or something. Because then you see that because in Uncharted 2, Elena has another boyfriend, I think.
Oh, so maybe it's after Uncharted 2. When did they get married? Does that happen in between 2 and 3 or 3 and 4? I can't remember.
Married, 3 and 4. Although, no, hang on. I think between 2 and 3 there was like this proposal that they did, but then they didn't get married or something because I think there's something with the ring, throughout the entire throughout Uncharted 3. But then at the end of Uncharted 3 they take off, and I think Sully hands him the ring or something that he's gonna give to Elena. But then in one of the chapters here, like in the early, I think chapter 4 or something, you see this photo book and you see the picture of their wedding and everything, and you reconstruct the history that they've gone through.
Yeah, they are definitely married at this point.
Yeah, they are.
But I forgot how late in the series that happens.
Yeah, like they really, like 1, 2, and 3. There's some character development, but then in this one, it's like they compensate for all the missing information that they didn't have in 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, I have not played the spin-off game with Chloe and Nadine.
No, me neither.
I own it. My wife played it. She loved it. So
okay.
She should ask. I should just grab it and play it. Just do it. Because it's short. It's like maybe 8 hours.
Short,
or something.
yeah.
It's more like
so.
It's almost like a DLC might be, but they decided to do it as a standalone game.
Yeah. But it's cheaper then, so.
Yeah, and it's not about Nathan at all. It's entirely about them. I don't think he's even in it. Or if he is, I don't know.
I don't think he is. Oh, we have a first-time chat from Valentine Hist. Thank you for joining. I know it wouldn't be as entertaining, but I'd love a game or movie where the bad guys are honestly worried about ruining historical spaces so much, so that they refuse to fire their guns. That would be great. Like, have that kind of ethical reflection.
They get like kind of close to that, and there's like the one scene with Rafe much earlier in the Scotland part where he's genuinely worried about destroying stuff, but it's not because he cares about the cultural heritage stuff. It's because he's worried about losing his clue that's going to lead him to the next step of the puzzle, right? So
true.
That would be. It'd be nice if the good guys actually cared about preserving, right? It'd be really nice if the villains did. Let's see. I think I have to go back here.
Yeah.
Hello.
Just maybe. Oh wait, is Kate back?
Yeah, Kate's back. We have
I hear her, but I can't see her. Okay.
We have a new person in the chat who had never.
Yeah.
We were thinking about their question. I don't remember where to go here. What do we do? All right, there's a big hole there.
You have to.
Oh, do I just climb that? I think I just climbed this, right?
Yeah, I think you do.
I didn't see.
Oh
this.
wait, or go around.
Yeah.
Or, no, wait, there. Yeah, I see it.
I just didn't see that spot where you can climb.
Yeah.
Shoreline, oh my shoreline fellas. Oh, we are really close here. We are close.
This is close.
We're
We are.
almost to the end. So you didn't miss
I mean,
that
this
much.
is the last chapter, 22, A Thief's End it's called, so that's...
Yeah, what did you miss, Kate? You didn't miss. You just missed Rafe and Nadine's professional relationship finally collapsed, and he's now sort of kidnapped her and brought her into this treasure trove.
There's your treasure.
Literally.
F for her.
Damn.
And so now we are in Henry Avery's ship. And there is the treasure that we've been looking for this entire time.
Yeah. You can take a second to kind of look at it. That weird, awkward sword. That's really, really chubby looking. I want to go into my computer settings and turn the resolution back up. I had turned the resolution down because of my crummy computer in previous weeks, and now I can handle it. And I didn't turn it back up because I didn't want to push my luck, but it's all right. It's too late.
The resolution is fine here.
Those rugs are fancy. And look at all the gold.
Oh, that's gold.
Yeah, look at the lighting here.
But this is such a gorgeous game.
It's 6 years old or something at this point, so I mean...
We're watching it and everybody in 720p, so it actually looks a lot better than this. It looks a lot better than this, because I turned the resolution way down.
But look at that.
Oh, holy shit.
Hey, Nate.
Where's Sam?
Of course, it's on fire.
I love that it starts you with the gun you happen to have equipped, which is I have some weird flintlock pistol or something.
Every time. You have this, you've been saving your ammo for this final fight, and then he just takes out this random pistol that he had.
After everything he's done?
I read, instead of you're not, I read you're hot, and I was like, wait, what are we watching here? What is this now?
Is that what you want?
It's not what I said.
Oh yeah, that
What
is
do
a
you
cool
think, Nadine?
background you got going there today.
See you up and about. Be a dear and relieve Nate there of his gun.
Hand it over.
You really think you can trust
But
him?
this ending is
Not
again, I
nothing
think,
to
right? It's very reminiscent
Now, why are
of,
you trying
say,
to
Indiana Jones.
Nate?
Or even,
Yeah.
I know in previous weeks I
don't
keep
screw over
thinking
my
of these cinematic similarities to
You and your brother, though.
like the James
Right
Bond
from the
movies
start, you took
has a lot of.
advantage
I think they've borrowed a lot from those sorts of action
Cut me
movies,
out, and it's high time
and
you learn.
that they end up being a more
What are you
personal.
Now you
There's
give me
a
your
kind of a charismatic villain in each of these games that drives the plot.
I won't
That's very
ask
much
you
true in this
again.
one too. Even though I think Rafe is pretty forgettable.
Oh, he is, yeah.
They all are. I can't even remember who the Rafe character is in the other 3 games. They all have one. Good lord.
I know the one in Uncharted 2 is called Lazarevich because his boss battle was annoying and I died so many times and he was always shouting his name and it stuck with me.
Yeah, so they're never very interesting, unlike say in the James Bond movies, right, where you have these really iconic characters that are the villains are. The good James Bond movies tend to have a really distinctive villain.
Everyone obsessed with this treasure.
Although I would, in terms of cinematic parallels, I would say above anything else, this final boss fight is, I think, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Whether you die or not, I don't
Like,
Which makes sense. Which makes sense.
Yeah, which makes sense, but like the way, because I mean, I'm not, I don't know if you're already seeing it on your screen still, but like the way, well, I mean, the very nature of the boss fight, because it's something really,
It's really weird.
Get out of here.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not quite there yet. We're gonna be there in moments. But yeah, I do remember this boss battle. I also remember it being really annoying, so I don't know if being in like easy mode is gonna make it less
One of
so.
these coins.
I just remember it not being very fun.
Knowing that you and
I remember it was really annoying when I tried to get the trophy that said "Don't get hit."
Oh, good lord, I never bothered with that.
But once I gave up that dream,
Nate, just shut up.
It's not so
it
bad.
got significantly easier. Yeah.
But it's just very the final boss, and they
insane,
like
even for
introduce
you.
this whole
You
new
wanna hear
mechanic where
insane?
we're gonna have
Yeah.
a sword fight.
To the steps of
Dodge
Shanghai.
left.
Jesus.
Nathan
Alright.
Drake found the lost city in the middle of the Rub al Khali desert.
Like, I think this is more like Pirates of the Caribbean because of like the
Damn it. Come on, we can get out of here
Jack
together.
Sparrow battle.
Nathan Drake discovered the fabled El Dorado.
Woo, look at me.
Come on, Rafe.
Stop.
Dodge. I'm gonna dodge them all. I'm gonna get that trophy, no, I'm not.
Oh yeah, because it's easy. You get it, yeah.
Yeah, I think the easy mode's probably not going to protect you from getting hit in this case, but it's just going to make it so it's hard to die. Because I remember correctly, you get hit like 2-3 times in a row and you're dead.
You are.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just a very long.
And I warned you.
I wonder how hot that gold would
get out
be.
of my way.
Really hot, probably hot. Probably be like.
I was wondering.
Would it, like, how fast would it get hot?
It's really soft, right?
Oh,
You got hit. Yeah.
Oh, I got
that
hit.
goes- that goes the
It's
trophy.
already over. It's already over. Sorry, everybody. Let you down.
Thank you for watching. We'll be back next week.
thank you for watching. We'll be back next week.
Yeah.
Next week with something. I don't even know what's happening. It's exciting. I'm not even a part of it. I'm not in the loop anymore. So I'll be learning with you all.
I'm going to make sure.
It's just me again. We're playing Dark Souls. That's what's happening next week.
Surprise.
Right. It's Dark Souls.
This game is a lot like Dark Souls, actually, now that you mention it.
Sticky with the sharp.
Yeah, all games are like Dark Souls. Okay, oh, you can swing with square. Alright, I get it. Beat.
This is like, there is no indication in any of the games that Drake was a good swordsman or anything.
And he's not. Look at his technique.
No, I do.
He's
Yeah,
just
I do like it.
kicking.
It's very awkward. The whole thing is very awkward.
Yeah.
And
It's a weird button
checks
mashing
out.
thing. I mean, it's almost like a quick time event thing. It's not really that, but it's similar.
Still sharp.
Which I hate.
I think I'm winning. Oh, damn it!
Did that hurt?
Dark Souls just is not. I'm like absolutely just like hammering buttons and somehow blocking him.
Yeah.
I was getting tired.
Oh, that must have hurt.
I also like how you're fundamentally like pulling your punches, isn't he? Like he's not actually trying to stab him. He always punches and kicks him.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Which is real interesting considering, again, at this point in the game, you've killed hundreds of people.
So many people.
So why do we care about killing this, the ultimate, the actual villain, the actual terrible person?
True. The other characters are like, oh no, but Nate never kills someone in cold blood. I'm like, have you been paying attention?
Have you been looking at this?
Yeah, I mean, have you seen your army get decimated by this one guy with a gun?
Alright, gotcha. Poop guy. And it just goes on too long. I don't know. It's very cinematic. It's very cool.
It is cinematic.
But
it also is like this burning building trope in games. Which they already did in Uncharted 3.
But it really is just a series. It's just a big long quick time event.
The next one, Drake.
It is,
Might
yeah.
as well be Resident Evil 4.
All right.
I'm done here.
Remember that knife? You guys ever play Resident Evil 4? That knife fight with
I haven't.
Krauser?
Burn the ship and be my guest.
Very similar to this.
Is that the one they remade for VR now?
They did. I have not played it on VR. Yeah, they did.
I'm hesitant to get it, but I'm not sure.
Oh, Nate. Underneath all the bravado, you're just.
Oh yeah,
a
Grand
boy
Chicken Lord
with
is wondering why they haven't collapsed from smoke
Okay.
inhalation, which is a very good question.
By the way,
Also
can't
that.
for shit.
Also, like the fire is just it's there,
It's not moving.
but yeah.
Oh god. What am I supposed to do?
Of course.
I've had everything.
That was not well communicated when I'm supposed to do here.
Goddamn silver platter.
Broke my sword.
I earned this.
Yeah, the fire is very polite and patient.
Yeah.
It's like proper.
You want the treasure rope? It's all yours.
If I ever apologize for any inconvenience caused to you or
An inferno of good manners.
your wow. That sounds like the title of a really a good movie or like the mystery film.
Like a murder mystery.
Yeah, like Murder Mystery in Inferno of Good Man.
Oh, well, I like that he was literally he died under the weight of his own greed.
Yeah, it's really subtle.
Right? Not on the nose at
All I
all.
ever wanted to do was find this treasure with you. We did it. We did it, brother, okay? It's all right. There's gotta be another way. Nathan, you gotta go. There's gotta be some.
Gotta go! This Thompson! There is no other way!
Yeah.
Come on, Nathan, I gotta know you made it out all right. Nathan, the whole place is about to blow up!
That's it.
That's it!
What the hell are you doing?
It's stressful.
God damn it.
Let's get your head down.
Yeah. The cannon is of course still working.
Yeah, the cannon works. It's got a ball in it and powder in it that's dry, and for some reason
Reloaded.
it hasn't gone off in this on fire ship.
Yeah, exactly. And none of the other cannons. This is the only one.
I mean, granted, at the end of the day, it's like whatever. It's fun. It's a dumb fun.
Yeah.
But it's just
Also, good question about the costs of preservation projects in the chat.
Oh yeah, let's see.
I wonder with all the gold on that ship, how much of it would it take to fully restore the Bertalia, like a fully preservation project similar to that Colonial Williamsburg?
A tiny fraction of that. I mean,
Like
don't
5
wrong.
points.
That would be a very expensive thing to do, but that treasure they have in there would be worth billions of dollars, probably, right? So.
But by the way, cool feature, like there are some cannons that are exploding, like they're shooting.
Yeah.
That is a nice touch.
That's a nice touch, yeah. But it's also, I mean, I don't think you'd even need all that treasure to preserve Libertalia. You probably could just tell people about it, and people would be like, wow, that's extremely cool. A pirate city? And then, like, whoa, people would just want to go see that, I would think.
Yeah. True.
A man doesn't want to kill people, turns around and smooshes a guy to death in a brutal way.
It happens, but he
Yeah.
technically didn't smash it.
He's a hero.
He just cut a rope.
He was about to stab him to death, so in that case, I guess.
Yeah, but still.
He had tried to reason with him.
That was him being reasonable.
We did it! We did it, everybody!
Right here.
And just like in typical Uncharted fashion, you play through the entire game and you end up with literally none of the treasure.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He never gets it. Like, he never gets any of the things he's just
Perhaps
searching
the real treasure was
Oh,
the
yeah.
gunshots we spent along the way.
for. Yeah.
Definitely the friends they made along the way. I mean, that is genuinely the actual theme of the Uncharted games is the real treasure was the friends we made along the way.
Thanks, I hate it.
It actually is.
That's the actual theme.
Yeah.
I detest that.
He never gets any. I mean, like maybe they walk away with like 2 or 3 coins or anything, which I don't know. It won't finance everything they have done at this point.
Yeah, feel free to sell
But-
anything I
Oh
like.
yeah, solidly in line with how paranoid Avery is. That
Can't
of
give you
course
the
the
phone.
cannons are all loaded and primed. That's
The
true.
last few days.
Yeah,
That's
that's
definitely
true.
Still, I mean, the
But still, they're
problem with
working.
cannons would be that the powder would be no good. No way in heck the powder would be good, right? So they none of that stuff would
No
fire.
more late night phone calls about one last time.
Promise.
Yeah, most of the gold would be probably recoverable.
You know what would have made this scene better was if
Be a
Sully
stranger.
was played
Next
in,
time you're in
voiced
town,
by
here's your own
Marky Mark. That would
Why would you
definitely
do
make
that?
this better.
And then the
Made it better?
Yeah, no, that was supposed to be a joke.
bunny.
If only Mark Wahlberg, if only Mark
Who are you, one of
Wahlberg
you
was
double
here
bill?
instead of this wonderful voice actor who voices Sully.
No one has ever said, you know what would be better? More Mark Wahlberg.
Oh.
I never even had an issue. I know we've talked about this
funny.
previously,
Makes
but
sense. In his defense, he
Tom
was-
Holland is as a younger Drake. Okay, I can be convinced of that. Mark Wahlberg as Sully, never. You can never convince me. I don't
No.
care. I don't
It's
care how great he
terrible.
was.
We're in for the real thing, sister.
Oh, they're hugging. See,
care of this
the
thing.
friends they made along the way.
Yeah, I will.
It is that way.
I'll join you in a sec.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's some bandages.
I like it.
Some
I mean, yeah,
band-aids.
they're all fine. This man should have had
Review.
serious,
I know.
should have suffered serious injuries to his
Listen, the
spine.
offer still stands.
Also, they wouldn't be able to talk because all of the toxics
feel
that
like
would,
you're
that they would have
imposing. Not- we
inhaled
talked
at this
about
point.
it. It's not about that.
Also true.
It's a little bit of that.
Go close up, right? Just close.
I just kind of.
Oh, I'm sitting in the least comfortable chair in my house. Oh, God. This is
You
terrible.
need another room.
This was a mistake.
Yeah, he's changing it up for the epilogue of the game.
Yeah,
He's
the
gonna
epilogue.
to a
I'm just gonna
different
go. I'm gonna turn my camera off for a minute and we'll just like appear in like
Thrilling as
one of my
the
kids'
adventure
rooms.
might be. I'm always left with that same
I
feeling.
like that. I like that idea. I'll just be in like a hotel.
You're just gonna
Actually, it's a green screen behind you that you've taken pictures of your various rooms.
Yeah, yeah. The reality is that actually none of this is real. This is all a green screen. I have a green screen behind me. I actually live in a cardboard box
Oh, with a PlayStation 4.
with a PlayStation 4
That's your laptop.
and a PlayStation 5. You know, I had to get the PlayStation
Oh, yeah.
4 out of my storage.
Sam, come far.
I don't live. Thank you. I don't live in a cardboard box. No, I live in a wonderful home that doesn't have that many rooms in it,
Listen, don't do anything else.
but it does have more than one. What do we got here? What a journey.
Good night.
What a journey.
Yeah, they do almost kind of imply here that you could imagine them making another game that would be about Sam and Sully.
Yeah,
And then
that's what maybe they would
I
would
was
do
working
that.
on
But,
a business deal of sorts.
but I think Nathan's story is finished here.
Dangerous?
Yeah, this. I mean, in some ways, this just
These people, yeah.
opens up.
What's up there?
You know,
Well,
some
I just
character
so happen to
development
know
for
a
these two
certain someone
characters. Right?
recently
Doesn't
out of
necessarily have to
prison
be,
who might be
some
good
sequel
for
bait or whatever.
Ooh.
True,
Oh,
it's their
is he
arc
trustworthy?
being completed.
How's his
Well,
Portuguese?
they're also enemies to friends, right? Like Sully
Quando
and
seu marido voltar
Sam
para casa?
like hate each other
Yeah,
in the beginning of the game.
How long before your husband
True.
gets home?
especially Sully hating him, like Sully hating Sam.
Yeah, so I shouldn't say I don't think
feels
Sam.
like-
I don't think Sam hates Sully, but Sully does not like Sam. He doesn't trust
You got any more of those cigars?
Sam, and you know what? He's right. He's actually
Yeah,
correct.
I mean, because he was caring for. Sully was caring and looking after Nate, and he was happy that he finally got out of the entire thing, and then that he had a home and everything. And then Sam comes along, and then all of that
Hey, good
goes
morning.
down the drain.
Indeed it is.
Yeah, but you're right, Dickie. We should play Lost Legacy as well.
All right, I'll bite.
Yeah.
What's going on?
But,
Land a big contract or something?
Oh, even better.
and so now we were
wonder how to
back
sell
in
Jameson
what was
more.
it? New Orleans.
No kidding.
New Orleans.
Yeah, with the
Wow,
salvaging company.
Hey, I guess congratulations are in order, huh?
Well, not yet, but I'm confident it'll
We're gonna
go.
get a little.
They drove a hard bargain, but in the end, I think we came to a mutually beneficial agreement.
Oh, character moment. Oh, it's a big yawn.
No.
Anything else that
Let's
happened in the
just
chair?
Relax. Hang with the family. Go fishing every chance I
Recommend
get.
playing Lost. Oh yeah,
Good for you.
I have not played Lost Legacy. I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna do it.
So
Yeah.
Mr. Sap was gonna
I might as
buy
well.
this place.
Oh, you are.
What? No, come on, seriously.
And get it for the
yeah,
PS5.
Wait,
It will
Jameson.
be even more beautiful.
Hey, wait up, man.
Hey. Morning, guys.
I feel like this was a financial decision that perhaps Elena should have
Thought I
consulted
should,
with
you know,
Nate on. I mean, you
why
know.
find
I'm
out?
just
Yeah.
saying.
I mean, right?
It seems like
Perfect.
just some advice from me to you.
All you
You
need to know
should that kind of
that you'd be making
major
a lot of
financial
sense.
decision. You should have a good conversation with your spouse
Tell me when
about,
you're
no matter
You got
whether.
I mean, to be fair, he also didn't tell her where he was going. So.
Yeah. This is a very small.
But that, I mean, it doesn't excuse it. But
no.
yeah.
You're buying Jameson Marine?
We are buying Jameson Marine.
Oh. Okay. How? Why?
Well,
Like, why is
this
better?
rumor about a salvage job off the coast of
What?
Malaysia, and I thought it'd be right up our
No,
alley.
no. Honey, look. We
Didn't hear
barely
it.
got out of Libertalia
Why is
alive.
it's a better question.
Hey, taking an
Oh,
illegal
yeah, like that.
child? You know what that leads to.
He
Christ.
said it was illegal.
This part's so funny. He's like, oh, you thought it was illegal. What if it was only quasi illegal? Because I worked my contacts with a corrupt politician or something.
Yeah.
Some of my old
I will
contacts
make it
out there, they
legal.
work their magic with the Malaysian perm
They
law.
work their
Pay
magic
to
with the
make
police.
it legal.
I'm sorry to say,
They don't
Elena,
even have to bribe
this
anyone.
does not make it legal.
That's good because I don't know how we could possibly even afford to do this.
Here.
I didn't even have to bribe anyone. That's what you think.
Hold out your hand.
Oh, goodness.
It's character development. They didn't even have to bribe anyone this time.
Holy crap. Where did you get this?
It was in my jacket pocket. Along with a bunch more.
A bunch?
And they
Right, so no one is going back to the pirate place to get all the stuff.
Sam.
Yeah,
Not yet.
He's a
maybe. But that's true. Like they could just salvage
Of course,
that.
most of them
They are a
about to
salvaging
go into
company.
our venture here.
Yeah, why don't they just
Along
go out to
All
Libertalia,
the
right?
new camera gear.
Yeah.
I mean, the place like exploded, but it's not like, I gotta be honest, I don't think it actually would be
Yeah.
that
You
difficult
know, I figured as
to,
we're pulling all the cargo up from the dive, we could hire
to get in
a
there and
small
get
crew,
that stuff
film
out of
the
there.
whole thing, and resurrect my own
Exactly.
Or
Yeah,
maybe it would be
people are
it
still-
would be difficult, but it wouldn't be
What
it would be
happened to just
certainly worth it, even if it
living
was
a
expensive.
normal life?
Billions
I mean,
of
people
dollars.
are still
Think
taking
of
things out of the
our time to
Titanic,
live a normal
aren't they?
life,
So
we may
Yeah.
have
So is no one going back to the pirate place to get all this stuff? Oh yeah, Grand Chicken Lord is just asking that same
They
question.
should.
I mean, you know, maybe the implication is that the reason why she's buying this salvaging company is that they actually could go do that if they wanted to. They now have the equipment to do so, right?
yeah.
So now we have a
But
chance
also they
to
want to
do
move on from that life. I think.
Yeah.
Like they want to have a more normal. But then again, like I missed the
But now
adventure.
but now she's saying, no,
Yeah.
I don't want to have a normal life. We want adventure.
Yeah, true.
Really
Like legal adventures
Wow.
That's
You've really thought all this
and
through,
non-lethal ones.
more or less.
no more shooting, just the camera shooting. See, that's a dad joke. That's a
That's a
well-executed
dad joke.
Yeah.
I will call the whole
I mean,
Well,
we're
they shoot people
going to
with
see in the prologue that they do something here that makes
No,
them
no,
quite
no.
wealthy, presumably.
I don't want to be that guy who ruins Jameson's early
that's-
retirement like that. That'd be cruel.
right.
I can't stop. We're on it.
It's not gonna be easy.
Who wants to bring me a coffee? Somebody in the chat, bring me a coffee. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Send a coffee.
Send a coffee. Drive it on over here.
Gift the cup.
What are you saying, Nathan Drake?
Gift. Yeah, no, I don't actually have a coffee. Ko-fi. I think it should be pronounced Ko-fi.
Yeah, as long as I don't have to do any paperwork.
Nobody believes
Why?
me because that's a really bad opinion.
Well, I can't. Do it.
What is your
I
reasoning?
have my hands full.
I don't know. It's just because it's like, oh, I'm thinking of we're thinking probably not the drink coffee, but the website where you can people can.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna rename the drink.
No, the drink we should call
I've been practicing.
Ko-fe.
I just put
Ko-feffy.
Changing the world one word at a time.
Scale of 1 to 10. How scared are you playing?
like a 3.
So we have lost our minds. Good. It's
We
official.
have.
Oh, I
we
forgot.
have
Don't I get to do?
Yeah.
I get to play. Whatchamacallit again?
Okay. Fine. You're on.
What?
I get to play.
Crash Bandicoot?
Oh yeah, Crash Bandicoot. Oh god.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Oh goodness. What if I get smushed?
But you're right. This is exactly like the thing that we saw earlier with Drake. It's a nice parallel.
Yeah, I think that's intentional. I mean, I love stuff like that. Little artsy touches.
It's either a really nice artsy touch and a nice Easter egg, or it's a sign that Naughty Dog has not changed its game since Crash Bandicoot.
Since 1997 or whenever Crash Bandicoot came out.
Yeah.
You choose your interpretation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing with the D-pad because that's appropriate for this game. I'm gonna one-shot this baby.
Checkpoint.
Here we go. I'm gonna one-shot this. I'm I'm a hardcore gamer.
Kind of like this other game I know. Dark Souls, I think it's called.
All games are like Crash Bandicoot is exactly like Dark Souls.
It's exactly the same thing.
Oh no!
Wow, that. Yeah.
Where did it send me all the way back to the beginning? Oh no, there's a checkpoint. Okay, but I was gonna one-shot it.
God. Oh my God.
Did you guys finally catch up to me and dying literally on the
so
last
much
jump?
further than when I played this.
The last jump. No.
I was really bad at this.
Whee.
Maybe last time we talked about
There we go. I did
this,
it.
this like the potential Twitter account like listing books in video games, but listing video games in video games.
Meta.
Yeah.
Video games and video games? That'd be a shorter list, I suspect.
I don't think it will be. I think there's more. I mean.
Oh, you didn't beat the best score.
No, I didn't beat the best score. I wonder if I had successfully done it on my first try, if I would have beaten the best score.
That might be his best score from earlier.
Is that the score maybe I got before?
It could be.
Who is this?
Yeah.
Can you pet the dog? Yes.
Nice. Yeah.
Yes.
The answer is yes. We're in
That's a good boy.
I mean, she pets the dog. Can we pet the dog?
Can we pet the dog? Let's see.
Yeah. Is there a Ludo narrative?
Epilogue, and they just let us kind of wander around.
Yeah.
Nameless City, Faith Aaron Hicks.
Oh, here we are. Books and games.
Books and games, books and games.
I really should clean this up.
Is that a real thing? I'm gonna look that up. The Nameless City.
Later.
Yeah, is that a real thing? I'm curious.
It is.
It's like a real. It's like a real.
Find it.
They just
You
threw
can
that
find
in
it on
there.
Amazon.
Crash Bandicoot. TM.
You can. Yeah.
I love this. Look at this beautifully rendered PlayStation 1.
Oh wow.
What's this
Look
other
at
game
that
here? Brickstone?
See, gaming games. There's the potential in there.
How about, yeah, is Brickstone? What is that? Another PlayStation 1 game there? Yeah, I'm trying to keep in mind that I might be a few seconds ahead of you.
Yeah.
I can't see.
I mean, it does say Brickstone or something. Let me.
Anyone?
Yeah, it was a game called Brickstone.
Yoo-hoo.
Is it also like a Naughty Dog game?
I've never heard of it, if it is.
It is a game called.
Speaking of,
Oh no! Wait, no. It is. There's this guy on Twitter, person on Twitter, Lily Nishita, who says, "Excited to see everyone enjoying Uncharted 4. Here's 2 fake PlayStation 1 games I got to make for some background objects, and it's Brickstone and a game called Phantom Frontier X."
Nice.
Phantom
That's
Frontier
cool.
X sounds fantastic.
Yeah, and it looks a little bit like Final Fantasy, the cover art.
Oh man, I wonder where that is.
I'm
I wonder
gonna
if that's.
put that
I wonder if that's in the
chat.
house. If that's in the house in the beginning of the game.
That could be in the. Oh yeah, in the
Man, there's bathrooms.
in his attic.
I like how messy their house is. I think that's a fun.
Yeah, it is really messy.
It's a fun
But
game.
isn't this person, whoever this is, been living in this place alone for a while at this point?
No, I think she like wakes. She's playing the video game and she doesn't live here by herself. I don't think. I think she's.
No, but I think the other people who, I mean, yeah, what are we even not spoiling?
Everybody, yeah, I mean, like.
This is obvious.
I think they're just gone for a few minutes. I don't think they're gone.
Oh, okay. I thought they were gone for a few days.
Days or weeks. What if this scene just rolled directly into the beginning of The Last of Us?
Oh shit! Just zombies attacking.
She's just Joel's daughter from the beginning of The Last of Us, and we just roll directly into the last. It's just a unified universe. That's dark.
Oh wow, that is dark.
That's grim.
Sorry,
That's grim.
that's my sense of humor. Everybody, sorry about that. Let's see what this says.
That's your fan
Santa saw
theory.
you're coming to visit.
Thank you for
stopping
being
by.
here, Adam. And
What's up, man, now?
I hope to see you soon again.
Bye.
Bye.
But this is a letter from Sully. Yeah, they've been working with. He's been working with Sam.
Yeah, they
and now we learn that the name of this character is Cassie.
Cassie.
Hey.
Like Cassandra.
Like Cassandra.
Off she goes.
So actually, this is
Hello?
this is actually the beginning of Assassin's Creed. The one with Cassandra. I don't remember which one it is.
Honestly,
That's
I think Cassandra looked a little bit different from this person, but I wish she was a child. But yeah,
I do. I'll never get tired of the like picking up documents and just the close up hand flip them over animation. It feels very good. That's the kind of ridiculous Naughty Dog detail I just love.
yeah, that is true. But it has to be people's jobs, like to create all of those like fake magazines and fake games like that. That's so cool.
So there's a vehicular out here.
Cars here.
Yeah.
Maybe they were abducted by interdimensional beings.
So
Or maybe they just walked to the store.
Sneaky in the chat said they're gone for like an hour or something. Yeah.
Yeah, she was engrossed in playing Crash Bandicoot in the year
I mean,
2000.
who amongst us?
Yeah.
And like, what year would this have to be? This would have to be like the future from now, right? Because she's like what, maybe 13, 12,
Probably.
13?
Like this is like the year, let's say 2030 or something.
Yeah, it's got to be. Because didn't we figure out last time when Uncharted 4 takes place? It was like 2016 or 27. It was like the same.
I think it was released in 2016. Yeah.
Can't remember where I'm supposed to go. Am I supposed to go to the boat or the other house?
Yeah,
here?
you are to the boat first.
You're supposed to go to the boat
I
first.
think. I mean, I don't know if you're supposed to, but that's what I think you should.
Supposed to go to the boat next. Let's go see what happens.
Yeah.
Because there's like this other little house here that's like.
Yeah.
The neighbor's house.
No, nothing.
Someone says, do they ever say where they are? Part of me wants to think they moved to Libertalia. I think we are in India here.
Oh, it's in India.
Or at least somewhere like India or Malaysia, like somewhere there.
Yeah, I will say based on she finds the like pamphlet about India travel in India, and then there's also some stuff in the house that was sort of Indian, like some of the cooking vessels and things, or at least South Asian. So I'd buy that. I like this detail, the wetsuits, his and hers wetsuits.
But by the way, the chat is going crazy that you didn't pet the dog.
Can you pet the dog?
You didn't see the dog?
I saw the dog, but did it give me a prompt for petting the dog?
There was a prompt on top of the dog.
What? Okay, we're going back. I missed it. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm going back. Let's see what
Chat will forgive you once you pet the
We
dog.
can condone a lot of things, but not petting a dog? No.
There's no prompt on the dog. Did I miss it?
You killed 100 people in a row without dying, but
It lets me go back in here and I can look at the
That's no.
That is sad.
I didn't see a prompt on the dog. Are you all sure?
Mean.
I didn't see it either, but based on the chat, I thought.
I'm a monster. I'm a true monster.
That's it.
I really am. I can't believe I missed it. So they got like a whole second house here.
Yeah.
And not here
Because
yet.
I guess they're rich now from that one coin.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, she said that she had a bunch more.
She had several.
Oh yeah, okay.
We figured it out.
This is a cute.
But I mean, looking at their house, they don't give everything. I mean, they keep some stuff as well.
Whoa. Good job cleaning this up.
And again, this is like
I just want to like, come on, this right here is great. If you've got caught up to me like looking in this little excavation tray with this green jade or something. And she's like, "Wow, what a great job you did!" And it appears it looks like they just got this big green tablet and just smashed it with a hammer.
Just smashed it to get to the thing inside.
Wow, what a wonderful job you're doing on this. Oh, look at all this stuff.
But again, we're sort of in like this place, like a sort of like memory palace or something that where they're like you're walking through it, and based on everything you see, you're supposed to reconstruct the history.
Yeah, I mean, most of this stuff seems to be quite Mayan-centric, everything in here.
Yeah, but isn't this...
So is the implication that this is cool, there's a little X-ray of the object with this, like, gold thing inside, and I love that it's like, wow, what a good job cleaning that up, and they literally just, like, smashed it with a hammer.
They just smashed it. They're like,
I just feel like that's
break
so...
that shit.
That's so correct. It's cool.
Yeah, at least they're not blowing it up anymore.
Got the search area narrowed down quite a bit.
Are we maybe supposed to be like in Mexico? Maybe considering.
I don't.
It sounds
like it's in Southeast Asia.
Because this is
that's a Yucatan.
That's the Yucatan right here, and if they're here looking for something, wouldn't that imply?
You might be right.
Maybe we're actually in, maybe not Mexico, but somewhere in the Yucatan anyway.
We are.
Yeah, I don't know. Does Google say?
You are completely correct. We are in the Yucatan Peninsula, Mexico.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
I don't know why I thought we were in Southeast Asia, but we are in Mexico.
So they're like, oops.
Look at you all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
There's like this is a little wall of their Archaeology Now. I like this one right here. This is Archaeology Now, which is clearly based on the on Archaeology magazine. Has almost the exact same layout.
Yes, it's the same font.
Yep. So that's fun. Cool detail. Ooh, more books. What are the books?
The same books.
The Science of Adventure. Matt and his. This one is Matt and his books. Books and World. Many of these books are about books. Printing. Oh, I already picked this up. Sorry. We're really I'm really dragging this out. Sorry, everybody. Playthrough ruined. You failed to get the true ending now.
Because of the dog.
The true ending was the dog.
The true ending was petting the dog.
It was all building up to the dog.
I blew it. Or blew it. Oh, it's a nice picture of Sully. Nicholas Lance present Journalism Award presented to Elena Fisher. She kept her maiden name. Very progressive.
We like that. We love that for her.
We love that for her, yeah.
So goofy.
Oh, it's her on a magazine. Adventure Life. Treasure hunting runs in the family. I love that there's no criticism whatsoever of like the fact that she's a little mini looter and becoming famous for it. She's on the cover of like some kid's magazine for being a looter.
Yeah, well, what examples are we giving to children?
No. Just no.
So this is apparently a
way.
Secret closet that she's not supposed to go into. I'm sorry, I just had a funny thought. He's just gonna open it. It's just sex toys.
Explode.
It's just sex toys.
I knew it.
It's all their weird stuff.
It's that closet.
We're expecting it to be like weird, like artifacts and stuff. It's like they come back like, we told you not to go in there. It's like, oh, gross.
Bill, it's the ritual. It's the ritual closet.
The ritual closet.
Can we say that? Can you say that on Twitch?
Kind of creepy.
The ritual.
Kind of cool.
I think you can. I think there's worse things being said, having been said on Twitch.
Oh yeah.
Look at all these cool little things. These are all the same things, by the way, that were in the attic in the original, the beginning of the game.
Mm-hmm. They just copy pasted.
Oh yeah, for sure. But that's I like the detail that she puts them back in different places.
A Spanish doubloon.
So this is the...
From where?
I forget what this coin is from. Is that Uncharted 1?
My feed is buffering, so I can't see.
Oh no. We got the cross of Dismas.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you're supposed to.
Oh wow.
I think you're supposed to open the.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Is my stream just crashed?
Oh no. We've still got you here. I think the last thing.
Yeah, but like my internet is not that good at this past few weeks, and I'm trying to reload, but it takes a long time to load, and then all of your voices are
weird,
jumbled. Again, I can't watch.
Oh, there's the coin from
pirate coin
from this game.
That looks like Avery's sigil.
The coin.
Is it Avery's sigil?
Yeah, that's the one coin. Oh, is it gonna let me open this? I think the last thing you're supposed to look at is the white book, which would be her grandmother's book.
Bullet hole?
Alright, I'm just gonna watch on my phone. It does not work on my computer anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, we're almost at the end here.
Yeah, here.
We're about to roll. We're gonna roll credits here a moment. The rituals. Yeah, I agree about the South Asian and Indian elements in the house being not Uncharted 2. But was Lost Legacy also take place in India? Oh my God, she says. So we've already seen all this. This is
Henry Avery. The Gunsway
we already
heist.
read all this though. This is all stuff from.
Wait, did you go looking for Avery's treasure?
Like yeah, we already know he went looking for Avery's treasure. We were there. I like this. This is a cute touch because this is the picture that you took earlier. Although interestingly, oh no, you know what? I was just gonna say. I believe that this picture always looks exactly like the one that you took in the house.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say, oh,
it is that one.
Wasn't I wearing wasn't I wearing the samurai helmet in that picture? But I think this is probably because we did a bunch of chapter select stuff. I think it probably screwed that up. I don't know.
I don't remember if you were wearing the hat.
I think I was wearing the samurai.
Weren't you wearing the Roman helmet?
I thought I had the samurai helmet at that point. Maybe you're right, the Roman. I definitely wasn't wearing no hat. I bet that got screwed up by the fact that we did a chapter select.
Greatness
so probably
from small beginnings.
Maybe. But I think it just.
What's this?
It's just a generic picture. I don't think they take that into account.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's that shot from.
Or was it? Or did you have to take off your hat and then you took the picture and you threw it on the ground or something? I don't remember. Because at one point you have to stop wearing the hat. So I don't know.
Hey, there you are.
Hey.
Been looking for you. What are you doing in here?
Looking for you guys.
Come on, we loaded up the boat.
Nathan's got some.
I'll catch up with you guys in a sec.
Some cool grays now.
He's got a dad look.
He's got a little dad vibe.
I just need to
What's up, Cassie?
Okay. Don't be mad.
Oh my God! You've discovered that I'm a mass murderer.
And destroyer of antiquities.
My God!
Literally found the skeletons in his closet.
The skeletons.
Does she know that I've killed literally 3,500 people?
And destroyed several lost cities.
Yeah, destroyed the
Blew up pirates.
Destroyed the cultural heritage of several entire nations.
In a shotgun.
I guess we gotta have
It's bound to happen.
the talk.
Have the chat.
We gotta have the chat. I mean, is this an elaborate, like, I found your sex toys joke? Like, kind of?
Yeah,
right?
I mean, I guess so.
It kind of is, right?
It is, yeah, probably.
Sorry, chat.
Silver skull of some kind.
Like daughter, like father, snooping around where she shouldn't be. That's good.
That's very true.
Neat.
You guys are literally keeping skeletons in closets. Listen now, you little shit.
Wait, which talk are we talking about here?
Dad, did you murder thousands of
She's
people?
older than you and Sam when you
No.
started all of that.
No, I
It was
never
always
killed
in-
someone in
You
cold.
guys
It was
were
always
doing
in
some shady
self-defense.
stuff. It's totally cool.
Hey, which talk are we about here? About to have here? She's also confused.
Old enough.
Listen, I still have 666 subscribers, which means everyone is respecting the coolness of that number.
Mom?
I was already one of those
You
660.
make a new account, Alex, and subscribe again. God!
How many accounts do you want me to make?
I don't know, like...
Which, you want to go to 6,666?
No, 334 will do it. Bring me up to 1,000.
Okay, yeah.
Scoop on a massive
And then you're also going to need to watch about 2,500 hours to get me up to the 4,000 minimum.
Yeah, okay.
I have about 1,600 hours of watch time, so
Alright.
yeah, I'm gonna need you to really do your part
So
to
it's
get it up to that monetization level.
You fund the trip.
I have a great weekend ahead of me, I
And I'll
think.
give you the coffin of Sir Francis.
It's gonna be a lot.
And for the record,
Yeah.
It's got like 10 computers going all the time.
Yeah,
on
you delivered us into the
10
hands of
different videos.
Indonesian pirates.
He's gonna go to campus to the computer lab, and it's every computer.
Every computer's gonna have an
You
account.
were attacked
Yeah.
by pirates.
Now, how old are they supposed to be here now? Like,
after
what,
you
maybe they're
found the
mid-40s?
coffin of Sir Francis Drake.
Probably.
Late 40s?
Yeah,
pretty
that's
much it.
right.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Again, I'm guessing she's, what, 13? That's my
Crap.
guess.
Better.
All right, so keep going.
Maybe 14? 13, 14?
You know what? The sun is up.
It doesn't say on the wiki which year this is or something. But
Nah,
Say
you'd
you're
have
number
to
one.
figure it out.
Well, wait,
Yeah.
what Francis Drake look like? Was it gross?
Actually,
All
it
right,
wasn't in there.
Dad's gonna teach you how to use
just
a
his
shotgun,
journal
kid.
with a map. El Dorado.
That's gonna teach you how to use dynamite.
Yeah.
The legend. Turns out it was just a statue, a cursed statue.
No way, seriously?
I see it crashed again.
But, I'll get back to that.
This is annoying.
This whole thing is very celebratory of the series and its history, for sure. This whole more than anything.
You know, it's a good wrap up.
Yeah, nice ending.
Roll the credits. We did it.
Yeah, we did it.
I mean, how much did we actually play of the game on stream? Probably about half the game, maybe. Maybe.
That's okay.
We played a fair part of it.
We did
Yeah,
a fair
that
part of
was
it.
Good.
And we cheated.
So, we did not cheat. We used the mechanics of the game.
Exactly. We used the
Yeah.
tools that we were given.
That's true.
Yeah. So, Kate, you had never played Uncharted before. Now that you've seen it, what are your opinions?
I would still not play it.
You just watch us play it instead.
Yeah, you just watched it.
I'm still like.
This is the best
I
one
watched
by far. too.
someone playing The Lost Legacy. But yeah, no, I still wouldn't play it. But I would watch gameplay like in my free time, in my spare time. But this was a lot of fun.
You can do that. You could just
That
watch
is
it like
good.
you could watch it like a movie.
Also, I'm sorry, my nose is like. My allergies are like acting up a lot. It's that season, you know. As it happens.
It's that time of the year again, for sure.
It is, especially if you're surrounded by trees.
Oh yeah.
like our apartment is. We have one tree outside of every fucking window, so there's no escape.
You're surrounded.
We're surrounded by the green, unfortunately. But yeah, no, this was a lot of fun, and I love the commentary because it's a time period with which I am absolutely not comfortable. So all my knowledge of pirates comes from Treasure Island and Pirates of the Caribbean.
Your cultural knowledge was valuable, and surprisingly, knowing about Egypt always seems to come up. Always seems to be valuable.
Yeah.
Somehow.
There was actually an Egypt reference in there that we totally missed. We didn't comment on, where he sees the mummy, the mummified people, and he's like, "Oh, they went full Egypt on these guys." And
the traps, yeah.
Yeah, I meant to ask what you thought about that, but.
Wait, what the hell? This game designer, and there's this guy named Nicholas Lanz. Wasn't he one of the guys? Well, wasn't that the name on the prize, the award that we just saw?
Oh, I don't know. I missed it.
I think that was Lanz.
What was it again?
Was it Nicholas Lance? Wasn't that the name of the guy with the award that was in the house, in the second house?
The journalism award?
I think so. I think that was his name. Okay, I'm gonna have to rewatch it, but I think that was.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was like an internal Easter egg.
Yeah, probably. Like on the last day of this job, he was just okay. I'm gonna immortalize myself in the game.
Yeah, but that it happens more often than you think.
Yes.
So
yeah. Anyway, Bill, thank you so much for playing this game with us. For
for being here from the various rooms of your mansion.
We did.
Yeah.
I promise. I was in 2 rooms. I don't know. I feel like somebody created this lore that I was in a new. I think it was Belandria. There's this lore that I was in a different room every time.
You can find all of our previous episodes on Twitch and then on YouTube. So no worries. We have plenty of delirious moments in those too, and bad puns. Thank you, chat, for being so so on fire and so explosive and giving us barrel facts and guns things and weapons and pirates and everything else. All things of which I didn't know shit, so that's excellent. That's good. I learned a lot.
Me too. Yeah. I played this game before, but I know nothing of like the historical aspect of this time period. So it was a very educative experience. Imagine knowing like all of the historical things of every game.
Exactly. Imagine also the riveting conversation about conservation and the permanence of objects.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought some of the most interesting conversations we had were about ethics and about method and really cool stuff. I'm gonna drop my links in the.
Yeah, I was about to say, Bill, please drop the things. Go follow Bill everywhere he works.
And those who aren't subscribed yet, subscribe to his
subscribe,
channel.
And then also subscribe to the channel for Sassa, because these go up, right? So you can go back and watch. Somebody was. I think it was Valentine Hist was saying that they missed some of the earlier episodes. You can go back and watch the earlier episodes if you are so inclined.
And now for the reveal for next week. Alex, do you want to explain what we're going to do?
You want me to say it?
Yes.
All right. So the big reveal for our special stream next week on Friday at the usual hour. So this weekend is a holiday. Sunday is Mother's Day, at least here in Europe. I think in the US as well.
Yep.
And we love our mothers, but there's this one guy who loves his mother more than anyone else. And who else? Who am I talking about if not Oedipus in Greek mythology? And so we next week are playing this wonderful, if not terrible sounding game called Oedipus Dating Sim. And we are basically embarking on a journey where Oedipus is being transported to Las Vegas, and we are going to romance all of the mythological characters. So it's going to be a belated Mother's Day special next week on Friday. That I don't think we're going to wear.
We should wear some Vegas-themed attire.
What a lead-in! It's Mother's Day coming up.
I mean, it is a Mother's Day special. It is a late Mother's Day special, but it is.
Who's gonna be? Who's
what better time of the year to play it?
Who's gonna be Who's gonna be the player this time?
I'm gonna play.
Oh, you're gonna be the player this time. Oh, it's exciting.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds horrible, but it is a really funny game.
I mean, it sounds horrible, but so is Greek mythology. So what?
Yeah, it is educational. If we talk about Greek myths.
Exactly, it's terrible. I love it.
Yeah.
At the very least, I'm gonna wear some sunglasses. At the very least.
Oh, okay. Oh, we should do like the Greek cocktail things for Las Vegas.
Yep.
Yes, indeed.
Love it.
And then we're gonna take 1 week off, and then on May 27th, we are going to start a run of Heaven's Vault.
Oh.
So more on that next week. But
We're
you know,
gonna
so
have-
that's and Heaven's Vault is going to be the last game for this series of streams. We're gonna have some on and offs in the summer, and then we're gonna start again at the end of the summer with a new season of these with this, you know,
Awesome.
me and Alex, and we'll see what kind of games and guests.
Do we know who the
And if
player?
you have, as always, if you have any games that you want us to play or that you want us to check out or consider to check out, send them to us on Twitch or Twitter or wherever.
Discord,
we'll
send us things.
Discuss it. Yeah, that will be. If you have this game that you, or if you want to come on one of the streams, I mean, just send us a message and we'll work something out.
Yeah, check out the Sassa Discord is probably the place to do that, right? Do we have a link for the Sassa Discord to drop in here?
I will drop
if you
one.
wanna drop one in there.
Throw them the things.
Throw it in there. Yeah. Do we
Yeah.
know who the player is for Heaven's Vault yet? That's not ready. We're not ready to announce that yet.
Whoa.
No, keep it close to the chest. It's okay. I'm just curious.
I mean, the player. We can announce the player. I mean,
I don't know.
the person who's going to be playing the game is Kate.
Oh, okay.
Like, good to be physically playing.
All right. That's exciting. I'm glad you guys get to actually finally to be the players.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have a very, very, very special guest for the first episode, but we're gonna tell you more next week.
Yeah.
So, thank you, everyone. Usual running time. Thank you, everyone. Thank you again for the comments and the laughs and everything else, and for subscribing and for, you know, coming around and chatting with us. And we will see you all next week in Vegas.
In Vegas, yeah.
Oh, Blackhaven would be.
Bring your Greek myth paraphernalia, and we'll meet you in Vegas.
Yes, all your Las Vegas signs.
Yeah, though.
Blackhaven
would be a good one. It would be
we'll,
heavy.
We'll meet you.
Less funny, but good. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we'll see you next week, and we will be gambling with fate. So until then, enjoy the
Be the
weekend.
title.
That could be a good title.
That's the title. Yeah. Okay.
No, I think if you've got an Oedipus complex game, you got to come up with a title. It's got to be more, let's say, evocative than that.
But it's Vegas. There's gambling.
Yeah.
There's gambling, and we're gonna see all sorts of weird things. It's a game that will blow your mind. So.
I have no idea what to expect, so that's fantastic. All right.
All right.
Well, bye, everyone.
Thanks,
See
everyone.
you.
Thank you for having me. This has been so much
weekend.
fun.
Yeah, thank you, Bill.
All right.